Merry Christmas, Marjorie. Oh. Hello? Marjorie? Siobhan, I've been expecting your call. I see you're the Global's big top 40 Christmas #1. That's right. But not #1 on the official chart. Maybe not, but we were the most downloaded and most purchased song, not just in the UK. We were top of the iTunes chart around the world too. Call it a draw? No. I'm gonna let you win. Eh? You heard. I'm going to hand in my resignation. Are you having me on? No, it's Christmas. I'm feeling generous. Ding dong, she's gone. I'm moving up to better things. I think you mean moving on to better things. No, I'm moving up. I've been made a partner. What? As of the new year. Why? On God's green earth would they make you a partner?
Siobhan, I'm going out to the hot tub if you'd like to join me.
That's why. And I can't wait for you to meet my replacement. Wait, you've already hired someone? Handpicked by yours truly. Apparently goes by the nickname of the Piranha. The Piranha? What kind of person have you hired? Let's just say you'll be wishing for the devil you knew. Merry Christmas, Marjorie. Oh my God. Oh. Charlotte, what are you doing here? You didn't think we were going to let you spend Christmas on your own, did you? Oh. What about your husband and your kids? Oh, they're so busy playing with all of their new toys, they won't miss me for a couple of hours. Oh, Carly, what are you doing here? My dad's putting together my younger siblings' bikes, and every time he bends over, he gets a huge builder's bum. Honestly, I'm this close to bringing out my Christmas dinner. I had to get out of there. Oh. Sasha, I thought you'd be with your wife today. Sure, she's in a field coma. She didn't even notice me leave. She probably won't be conscious again till tomorrow now. Oh. Autumn. I needed an excuse not to go to my father's. He has company. Come on in, I'll pour you a glass of wine. Just give me the bottle and a straw. Winter! It's lovely to see you.
Marjorie, it's lovely to see you too. I would much rather be here spending Christmas with a group of people I see all day, every day, rather than being at home in front of a roaring fire with my girlfriend in a state of undress.
That was far too much information.
Oh, well, if I've made you uncomfortable, you can ask us to leave.
Nice try, okay? Come in, you can keep it in your pants for a couple of hours.
Fine, but any longer I will be getting our blanket out and putting it on your living room floor.
Oh. So, Marjorie, we got your text. Siobhan's leaving. Yeah! Well, actually, about that, she is leaving the nursery, but it's only because she's been made a partner in the business. She's now on the board of directors. What?
Oh my God. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
God, my father's an imbecile.
True, darling, but he's a rich imbecile, so don't do anything to get yourself written out the will.
It's okay. Do you know, the board, they never interfere with anything to do with nursery business. We never even see them in the nurseries. And this way, the sister nursery gets a brand new manager that we can actually work with, and they'll probably be lovely. It's great. Yeah. What? Siobhan's already gone ahead and hired somebody, and from what I understand, they go by the nickname the Piranha.
Because they stink of fish.
I think it's more related to their bloodlust if Siobhan's anything to go by. Well, that's okay. We've got Autumn and she's nicknamed the guard dog. And I do bite.
God, you're hot.
I think we can safely say 2024 is going to be an interesting year. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh my God, today is the day. It's finally here. I'm positively buzzing with excitement. How are you not jumping up and down in your seat right now? You know what today is? It's Siobhan's last day. I can hardly contain myself.
Go! Hey, Autumn. Marjorie, you've just had a delivery of flowers. They're for me. Yeah, that's what the courier just said. Oh, who on earth is sending me flowers? Oh, it looks like there's a little card in there as well. Here we go. Marjorie, what is it? Marjorie, I'm very much looking forward to working with you in the future. I'm on my way over now. I hope you like the flowers. They're a symbol of our future working relationship. All my love, the piranha. I mean, considering her nickname, actually she doesn't seem so bad, just some flowers. Except, if this is meant to be a symbol of our working relationship, why are half the flowers dead? Wait, they are? Yeah, literally, all round the back, all dead. Doesn't exactly bode well for us working together in the future, does it? Maybe it was just, you know, a bad batch of flowers. You know, sometimes when you order online, you don't know how they're going to turn out when they arrive there. You're quiet. Those flowers being dead was no accident, it was intentional. It's how they work. Wait, do you know who the piranha is? After seeing those flowers, I have a pretty big hunch. Well, then, who is it? Is it someone we've worked with before? Is it someone we know? She's on her way over now. Who is she? She's not a she. It's a man. Autumn, who is he? Knock, knock. Hello, Marjorie. Little sis. Big brother. Hope you like the flowers, Marjorie. Sorry a few of them are dead, but I do prefer them that way. Hello, the nursery. Hello, it's Marjorie from the sister nursery. Marjorie, what can I do for you? Two things, actually. One, what's your name? What? Well, when you sent the flowers to my office the other day, you didn't actually sign the card with your name. You signed it with your nickname, the piranha. I worked very hard to get that nickname. Well, good for you, but Autumn's not in today, and I realise I have no idea what your bloody name is. So what is your name? Spring. Spring. I'm messing. I know you all love a seasonal name over at that nursery. My name's Reese. Reese? Right then, Reese. Point 2. I've had an email come through from head office. Apparently, I'm going to be lending you a member of staff because you fired a load of yours. Oh, how incredibly generous of you. Thank you, Marjorie. Well, no, it's not something I'm doing willingly. I have to do it because you're firing your staff. Maybe stop doing that. But it is so much fun firing people. Not if it means my staff members have to go over to your nursery because you're letting perfectly good staff members go. Perfectly good? Yes! Remind me, Marjorie, why is it your staff hate working over here? Because some of your staff are unbearable? Guess which ones I let go. I'll see. Well, when will I be getting my staff member back permanently, okay? I can't keep lending you people. When I hire someone new. Right, and when will that be? Well, I was right in the middle of looking at CVs before you rang me, but truthfully, talking to you is so much more enjoyable. Perhaps I should leave you to get back to it then. Are you sure? I'd much rather talk to you. Yes, I'm sure. I'd rather not spend my day talking to somebody who takes pride in the fact that his nickname is the piranha. You haven't asked me how I got the nickname yet. I don't need to, okay? Your sister's already filled me in about the kind of person you are. Has she? Yes. So if there is nothing else, I need to get back to this rota, and if you would get back to hiring someone, that would be great. Love a woman that takes charge. Oh! Marjorie, I can hear the cogs turning. What is it? We've never really discussed the personal stuff.
Yes, it's a working relationship I've grown very fond of, and one that I hope continues. You want to ask me about my brother?
Well, now that he's part of the company and there's very, very clearly some tension between you two, I just want to know what it is that I'm dealing with so I know what I'm up against.
Very well, long story short. I despise my brother, he's a terrible human being, and that's the end of it.
Okay, right, that's a good start. What about the flowers though?
What about them?
When I said that they were dead, you knew it was your brother that had sent them. I was just wondering, how did you know it was him?
Because he's done it before.
He has?
Yes. When I was in school, the most popular boy in our year group left a note in my locker asking me to be his date to prom.
Right.
The note said that he was going to collect me at 7 sharp. So 7 p.m. rolls around, I open the front door, and it's my brother stood there.
Your brother?
Holding a bouquet of dead flowers. Turns out he'd orchestrated the whole thing as a prank.
Oh my God, that is so cruel.
Safe to say I've hated him ever since. And every now and then he likes to send me dead flowers to remind me of how much he hates me too.
Autumn, I'm so sorry. That's got to be one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever heard.
It's fine. On a completely unrelated note, the very next day the boot of his car was filled with dead fish. It took weeks for the smell to come out.
Oh my God.
What?
I've been wondering for years what it was.
What was?
Your villain origin story.
Right, let's get started with today's staff meeting.
Well, before we kick off, shouldn't we decide what we're going to call Siobhan?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's your first meeting as part of the board and the family. Do we call you boss, co-captain, mum?
Reese, just call her Siobhan. Under no circumstances are you to call her Mummy.
Right, yeah, sure, let's just get on with it then. Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm so late here. Let me just go and scooch in next to Autumn. I had a bit of car trouble this morning. She takes a lot of love in the morning to get going. Lucky car. What did I miss? Only the horrifying realisation that our father definitely calls his latest squeeze mummy behind closed doors. Seriously?
Reese! Right, first things first, I see I've given somebody a pay rise. Who is it that's been promoted to team leader?
I think it's that drip that Autumn's dating, isn't it? That drip happens to be a very valued member of our staff, okay? He has worked for every penny of that pay rise and he deserves a hell of a lot more, as do all my staff members.
Very well. Next order of business.
I'm so sorry, but I've got to go.
We've just started.
I know, but Carly is thrown up everywhere and there is nobody there to cover her, so I need to leave now so she can go.
You don't have any spare staff?
Well, I would have, except he's borrowing them at the moment, so it's leaving us short-staffed every single day. So if you excuse me, I need to rush back.
Marge.
Excuse me, but where do you get off calling me Marge?
Is that not your name?
It's Marjorie to you, okay? You don't know me well enough to start giving me nicknames.
Don't I?
How can you? We've only met twice.
Sure, twice in person, but you worked for my dad forever. Spent years listening to the tales of the legendary Marjorie.
Well, I don't know much about you, okay? So I don't think you and I should be so familiar.
Would you like to get to know me?
Not particularly, okay? From what I've heard about you, I don't want to get to know you.
Autumn told you about prom.
She did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go and cover a sick staff member because you've got the only person who'd be able to do it. I am so sorry. You know how temperamental my car is. Charlotte! Hey, Marjorie. What are you doing here? I thought you were covering over at the sister nursery.
Oh, I was, but Reese said I could come and cover here so Carly could go home. She's already left.
Well, if you're here, who's covering over there?
Reese. Reese is working in the rooms. Yeah, he's surprisingly good with the kids. They all absolutely love him, especially preschool because he can match their energy. So do they all like him over there then? I haven't really spoken to the staff about him yet, but the children absolutely adore him.
So, the sister nursery may be looking for a new manager very soon.
Is my brother leaving already?
I suspect after today he very well might be.
You lent him Jodie.
I certainly did, and you can bet your bottom dollar after half a day working with Jodie, he's going to be a goner.
Well, if anyone can drive him away, it's her.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to pop over there now. I bet when I get there, he's probably sat in the corner, rocking backwards and forwards, already writing up his resignation.
No, I don't think ear piercings are contagious, but by all means Google it if you want to. Try rewording what you're searching. Don't put in holes, put in piercings. You don't want to find yourself on that side of the internet. Okay, fine. Marjorie, this is a surprise. Last time I saw you, you were storming away from me. I didn't expect a visit so soon.
I just thought I'd swing by and see how Jodie's getting on.
How do you think she's getting on?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
Come see for yourself. There she is.
And then the squirrel was like toots all up in his business. And I was like, no, Mr. Squirrel, this is my tree, not yours. Shall we see what he said to her? Yeah. What is going on? What am I looking at?
You're looking at our new best storyteller.
Best storyteller? Are you telling me you've managed to make Jodie look good at her job?
She's never bad at her job. She just wasn't doing the right thing.
I see.
That did not go as you had planned, did it?
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, let me Jodie for the day in the hopes I hate it and will leave.
No idea what you mean.
Yeah, you're going to have to do harder than that to chase me away, Marjorie.
Right, well, Jodie's obviously doing very well here, so you may as well keep her for the week. So, I'll see you later.
Feel free to drop by any time to check on her.
No need. Seems like you've got everything under control, although you may want to get in there. It looks like Jodie's about to eat a piece of plastic fruit.
Not the first time today. Jodie, drop it.
Oh, hello, the nursery.
Hey, Margie.
It's Marjorie, actually.
You sure?
Yes.
It's not how you signed off on your email.
Which email?
The one you sent me this morning saying Carly was going to come and work with me next week.
Oh, that was very obviously a typo.
I know, but Margie actually really suits you.
Regardless, it was a mistake. I did not mean to type it.
You sure? You signed that off on an email that was only meant for me, so does that mean that Margie is exclusively my pet name for you?
No, it just happened to be an email only sent to you, okay? It could have happened to anybody.
But it didn't happen to anyone, it happened to me. So I think from now on, I'm just going to call you Margie. I think it's got a nice ring to it.
Well, I don't.
Sure you don't like it, Margie?
Yes.
Okay, fine. If you really, really don't want me to call you Margie, just tell me to stop.
Do you know what? I've got to go, okay? There's somebody walking through the door.
There's nobody walking through the door, Marjorie.
I know, I just had to get him off the phone.
Who off the phone?
Your incredibly arrogant brother.
Careful, Marjorie. My brother's charming, but he does take joy in other people's pain.
What do you mean? No, look. I know he's a bad person, okay? And even if he weren't, he's your brother. I'm never going to go there.
I'm just warning you. He's not a good person. He tormented me for years.
Has he always been like that, even when you were kids?
No, as children, we were always very close. I adored him. In fact, he was my best friend.
Oh, I had no idea you were close growing up. What happened?
One day he just stopped being nice to me.
He just stopped?
Yes. And he's been horrible to me ever since. Autumn, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine what that must have been like for you. It's fine, I've made my peace with it. I just hate to see history repeat itself.
Hi, Reese.
Carly?
So my assessor said that since I'm working here this week, she's going to come and do my observation here. So here's the activity I've got planned for it. Normally Marjorie just reads it over and she always approves it. So if you could do the same, that'd be great. Thanks.
Wait.
Yeah?
This is the activity you've got planned for your upcoming observation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Do it again.
I worked really hard on that.
Did you?
Fine, I'll redo it.
Good.
A short while later.
Right, I've redone it. So if you can please just give it a read and approve it, and then I can be on my way. Thank you.
Stop.
What?
It's crap. Do it again.
A short while later.
Right, you've got to be happy with this.
Again. 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 Again.
A few hours later.
Hopefully this pleases his lordship.
Better.
Oh, finally!
A few days later.
Hello, the nursery.
It's Marjorie.
Actually, I'm really glad you called.
Carly came to work with you.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, you go.
I wanted to apologise for our last phone call. I pushed way too hard about that pet name and I crossed the line. I shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't.
I know. I'm sorry. I've just spent so many years pretending to be an arsehole that I'm actually turning into one.
Why would you need to pretend to be that?
Oh, it's a boring story for another day. Anyway, I promise I'll keep it professional from now on.
Good. Well, in the spirit of keeping it professional, I want to talk to you about Carly.
Sure.
She said you were quite mean to her about the activity she had planned for her observation.
It was awful.
You can't say that, for goodness sake, okay? She is an apprentice. She needs words of encouragement, okay? Not you being mean to her.
Carly's a really bright young girl. She could use the extra push.
That is not how we do things, okay? Do you want her to fail?
The results back from her latest observation, if you'd like to hear it.
Enlighten me.
Full marks, with a note from her assessor saying it's the best observation she's ever seen from Carly or any other apprentice.
I see. So apparently being an absolute ghoul has its advantages sometimes.
Marjorie, you're so determined to make me your villain. Would it kill you to admit you might just like me a little bit?
Please, I don't fancy you.
That's not what I said.
I know.
Marjorie, is that someone walking through your door?
Yes, there is. I've got to go. Bye. Marjorie, you absolute pillock.
Hey, you.
That's how you answer the phone to parents.
I've got a caller ID. I could see it was you.
What if it had been Autumn?
My sister would never call me.
Fair enough. Right, Carly's on her way over, so I want to set some ground rules with you.
Okay.
Under no circumstances are you to make fun of her work, demean her, demoralise her, make her feel bad in any way, okay? You do not yell at her. You are not horrible to her. If you've got something to say, be constructive.
Okay.
Reese, I mean it, okay? I am very protective of Carly. So do not be mean to her.
I won't be mean to her.
Good.
Reese, I need you to be mean to me.
What?
My last coursework was like the best marks I've ever gotten, okay? So I need you to push me again so I do well next week too.
Just had a dressing down from Marjorie saying I'm not allowed to do that.
Oh, well, I'm saying you can.
Fine, square it with Marjorie first. I don't need Marjorie's permission for you to be mean to me.
I do.
Oh my god, seriously, of the two of us, who are you going to listen to? Her or the one telling you to be mean?
Of the two of you, Marjorie's a hell of a lot scarier.
I can be scary.
Aren't you like 12?
I'm 17.
Same thing, you're a kid.
I am not a kid. In fact, I happen to be going on a date tonight with a man.
A man?
Mm-hmm.
And how old is this man?
Older.
Why would an older man be interested in a 17-year-old?
Excuse me, the two of us happen to have a lot in common, actually.
Really? He enjoys tea parties with his dolls too?
We both enjoy cooking.
Cooking. Carly, I saw you get confused by the pot noodle instructions in the staff room.
We both like movies.
So where's this older chef/movie critic taking you?
Well, since it's our first date, he said it'd be lovely if we weren't in the place with lots of hustle and bustle and we could have some quiet. So I'm going to his and he's going to cook me a meal and we're going to watch a film.
Otherwise known as Netflix and chill. What's he cooking you?
I don't know. He said he's already cooked it and it's prepared and in the fridge and all he's got to do is heat it up when I get there.
So his leftovers.
Nuh-uh!
Aha. Let me guess. He's making you walk there too.
He suggested that I walk to get up the steps on my new Fitbit, actually.
Oh, what is it with teenage girls being attracted to such douchebags?
What teenage girl do you know that's been attracted to a douchebag?
Oh. You're not seeing him tonight.
Excuse me, yes I am.
No, you're not. I'm not going to have time with all this work.
Reese, that's like a month's worth.
You did say you wanted me to push you.
Yeah, but not that much. That's going to take me ages.
Guess you won't be able to see him for the rest of the week either.
Are you actually being serious right now?
Mm-hmm. So I'd get started if I were you, and I'd probably say goodbye to any social life you had.
I swear to God.
Okay, Marjorie, don't be mad.
Reese.
Yes, Carly.
Okay, so you may have been right about that guy the other night because after I didn't go to his house, my friend showed me his snap score and he has been rizzing other girls. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that meant.
Basically, you were right. He was a douchebag.
Shock.
Anyway, I was hoping I can get your advice about something.
About what?
Okay, so I've been texting this guy. My age. I promise.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't really understand how to read between the lines, so I just need a bit of male input. Please. Thank you. Normally when I need male input, I always go and ask Winter, but obviously he's at the other nursery, so I thought I'd come and ask you.
Right, well, first of all, Carly, this is the most one-sided chat I've ever seen. You're literally having a conversation with yourself.
No, look. He says, K. Yup. Thumbs up emoji.
And the fact that they're all sent between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Oh, he's a bit of a night owl.
He's also in a bit of a relationship. That's why I didn't even text you in the middle of the night.
What? No way. Changing his name to Red Flag.
So what's Winter like?
Is that a little bit of brotherly concern?
Forget I asked.
Okay, no. Okay, right. He's all right.
Carly, I've described parking spaces as all right. What else?
Okay, so he's very kind. He's really funny. He's actually kind of sassy.
Sassy.
In the sense that he takes absolutely no nonsense from any of the parents. Oh, and he's besotted with your sister.
So he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. Always stands up for the kids against the parents. I suppose you could say he's very gutsy too.
I suppose you'd have to be to have the courage to ask Autumn on a date.
Oh, he never actually asked her on a date. The two of them hooked up after getting drunk at the Halloween party.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. Totally forgot that you two were siblings for a second, which is wild because you two look identical.
I can't decide if that's a compliment for her or an insult for me.
Funny. I was going to say it was an insult to Autumn. You two have got the exact same I'm going to kill you look. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Jodie, you're reading the book back to front. Sure, upside down works too. Hey you, I wasn't expecting a visit today. Oh, well, I needed to drop these things off for Carly when she comes here next week, but also I hear congratulations are in order. You survived your first Ofsted inspection and apparently it was a roaring success. Yeah, it went well. Siobhan managed to cling on to a good by the skin of her teeth, so we're going to be moving up to outstanding. Oh, you've had the results already? The inspector told me on her way out where she was slipping me a number. I think she liked me. I'm sure you think that every woman on the planet likes you, Reese. Only one I actually care about. Oh, so you have something? Right, yes, of course. Carly's coursework. Apparently she absolutely loves working here, so she's going to be back with you next week. Great. Yeah, I'll go put some over. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Ugh, isn't he just so dishy? I haven't really noticed. Love watching him walk away and seeing his behind. Have you had a look at it yet? No, I haven't. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be either. A physique that good needs to be appreciated. Yeah, he's just trying to go about his day, do his job. I don't think he appreciates people leering at him. It's not leering, it's appreciation. What I wouldn't give just to climb that like a tree. Do you know, I've spent weeks dropping hints to him. I'm just going to go and ask him out. There's no point. He won't say yes. Is he seeing someone? No, he's not seeing anybody. He took a vow of celibacy. Really? Yeah. Oh my god. That has just made him so much hotter. I love a challenge, and vows are meant to be broken. Well, he couldn't break his vow even if he wanted to. What do you mean? He was in a skiing accident and... well... Oh, okay. Oh my god. Wait, so... nothing? Nothing. Oh, wow, okay. Right, I did not know that. Well, he doesn't like it well known, so why don't you take your predatory gaze somewhere else? Will do. Bye. I'm celibate and chopped. Wow, Marjorie, you really said belts and braces. I'm sorry, okay, but she was just being such a creep and it was so inappropriate, and you can do so much better than that. It's fine. Besides, it gives everyone something to talk about. What do you mean? Diane is the biggest gossip in the nursery by now. That little bombshell you dropped is in about half a dozen WhatsApp groups. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Look, I'll go and catch up to her now and I'll set the record straight. Nah, leave it. Really? Yeah. If all the staff and parents are gossiping about me, they're not gossiping about each other. Harmony. I see. Well, I'll best be going, but just in case that news doesn't deter any of the parents from hitting on you, I should probably let you know it is strictly against the rules for staff to date the parents. And what do the rules say about staff dating other staff? It's frowned upon. Jodie, that's a toy phone, okay? If you want to speak to me, I'm right here. Carly, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
Carly, it's not. It's called noughts and crosses.
It's called X's and O's, okay? Noughts and crosses is a millennial term.
I don't know why I'm arguing with a 12-year-old.
I'm 17.
Basically what I said.
Do you know, I bet you thought when you were 17 you were really, really grown up, so I don't know why you think that I'm not grown up at 17 as well.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. You know, Carly was just on her way out to get lunch.
Fine.
There.
Thank you. Usual?
Usual.
Right, be back in a minute.
The usual? Yeah, we each buy a different meal deal and then split half the sandwich. You know, Carly really seems to love working here.
Of course she does. She scores a free lunch every day.
You buy her lunch?
I've seen how much my dad pays her. It's the least I can do.
Right. Well, anyway, we had a huge donation of books. We took all the ones we want, but we still had loads left over. So I've just gone and dropped them into Jodie so she can use them for story time.
They're all picture books, right?
Yes.
Good. Jodie gets a bit overwhelmed if there's too many words on a page.
Do you know, I've never seen Jodie happier, and Carly seems to be thriving here too. And between getting rid of the poor staff and a glowing Ofsted inspection, you've really turned this place around. I think you're doing an okay job here.
Was that almost a compliment? Marjorie, are you in danger of liking me?
It's going to take a bit more than 1 or 2 good deeds for us to be friends.
Friends?
If you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be your friend.
Reese. Right, it is raining absolute cats and dogs out there. Reese, can you give me a lift to the shop? Oh, it's all right, my darling. I'm leaving right now. I'll give you a lift. Ah, thank you. I'm just going to put my coat on. Yeah, no problem. Anyway, as I said, I've left those books with Jodie.
Yeah, thanks.
And Carly, I'll just meet you out in the car.
Bye.
I still cannot get over how I like you in Ultima.
Why? What look do we share now?
Well, I don't know what emotion this is, but Autumn always has that same face when Winter's been away for a couple of nights and she's missing him. Like, the frustration is palpable.
Yeah, I don't think you should work here anymore.
Yeah, good luck getting rid of me. And then Cheryl was like, I know you would definitely kiss my mate. And then Gavin was like, I absolutely didn't. That wasn't me. And then Cheryl was like, well, it looked a hell of a lot like you. And then you'll never, ever believe what Gavin said back.
Well,
What?
what did Gavin say?
I knew it. I knew you lived for the nursery gossip. Okay, you like to pretend that you don't care about what's going on in anybody's lives, but you care just as much as the rest of us. Oh, Nin, what's going on here?
She's just been chewing my ear off for the last 20 minutes.
I've been spilling the tea about what's been going on at his nursery.
It's piping hot, apparently.
Oh, did you drive Carly in?
Yeah, I was on my way in and then...
See, what happened was my mum wasn't feeling too well this morning, and I know that Reese drives right past my bus stop on the way in, so I sat there with this doe-eyed looking Bambi look on my face, so he'd feel really bad and pull over and give me a lift into work today so I wouldn't have to get the bus.
Do you know, I'd be annoyed if I wasn't so impressed with how easily you manipulated me.
Please, with you it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
But you just always cocked and loaded. That's your 3rd cheap shot this morning.
Well, when the target's that easy.
Anyway, Carly, don't you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, I've got that thing I need to do. Thank you for driving Carly in. I do appreciate you doing that.
It's fine. Truthfully, I was on my way over here anyway.
You were?
Yeah, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day?
No, I don't.
How would you feel about me taking you out to dinner?
How about drinks?
Drinks? That works.
Non-alcoholic ones.
Okay, so like lemonade.
I like lemonade.
Okay, and since we're not having dinner, you might get a bit peckish, so how about some bar snacks like crisps?
Lemonade and crisps, yeah, I can go for that.
Great, well I'll call Zurich and move some money around for this expensive date.
Well, before you start moving funds, this is on one condition.
Okay.
Autumn has to okay it first.
Right.
It wouldn't be right to do it without her blessing first.
Okay, well, my sister hates me, so you might be the best person to speak to her about that.
I'll go and speak to her right now.
Great, well, call me when you're done.
Will do. Autumn, I was wondering if I could speak to you, but what are those?
Dead flowers.
Who are they from?
Card signed the piranha.
I cannot believe this.
What's the matter?
I came in here to ask if it would be okay if I went on a date with your brother, and I've just coming to discover that he's actually a sociopath.
You didn't know that already?
No, because obviously I had my bloody blinkers on. I mean, who sends his own sister dead flowers?
He did do it on his first day here as well.
I know, I am such a moron. I cannot believe I was falling for his crap.
I did warn you not to fall for his charm.
I don't understand. Was this some long game he was playing? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed at myself. Marjorie, you are such a pillock. And to think I thought for 1 second that actually I got it all wrong and he was a good person.
You're not the first person that's fallen for it.
Ugh.
Okay, don't laugh, but I actually did find a place that specialises in lemonade.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cancel that date.
Autumn said no.
No, I am.
Marjorie, you okay?
No, I'm not, okay? I just had a huge wake-up call and I cannot believe I've let myself get sucked in by you.
Marjorie,
I am not finished.
Okay.
All this nice guy stuff you've been pulling over the last few weeks, I'm realising now that it was all a complete act, okay? You are nothing like you portray yourself. You are actually, deep down, a really awful and grotesque human being, and I have no business being anywhere near you.
Okay.
So there will be no date, and if you could hurry up and please hire somebody new so I don't have to keep lending you my staff, okay? I would like them back.
Fine.
Look on the bright side, Marjorie.
What?
At least you got a hell of a glow-up out of this whole Reese debacle.
Thank you. My hair has never looked better.
Right, I've called this meeting today so that I can give you both an update together.
Okay.
Fun. Right, Reese, you've been at the nursery a few weeks now and you've still not hired anybody new. Really dragging your feet there, aren't you? I'll get to it. No need. I've gone ahead and done it for you. You what? Well, I couldn't figure out what the delay was. Poor Marjorie was having to lend you all of her staff, so I just went ahead and hired somebody. Very well. Do you want to go ahead and run the place too? Well, I was rather hoping that's what you would do when you convinced me to let you take the job as manager there. Instead, you've been a bitter disappointment, much like you were when you were a child. Why break the habit of a lifetime? Ah, the new hires arrived.
What, they're here right now?
Yes, well, they're going to be deputy/team supervisor, so I thought it was important that they come in and be part of the meeting. Bear with me a moment, I'm going to go and get them.
What?
You're wondering if I asked my dad for the job just so I could be close to you.
Did you?
No. Marjorie. Right, she's just stopped at the bathroom on her way in, but she's very, very excited to come to meet you, Marjorie. Obviously, she already knows Reese. What do you mean she knows me? Who is it? It's, Dad. Mia. Mia. You seriously hired Mia? She is qualified and she was out of a job. She was out of a job because she was dismissed. None of those charges were ever brought forward, so she has a clean slate.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm sorry, how do you know Mia? Who is she to you?
I'm Reese's ex-girlfriend. It's nice to finally meet you, Marjorie. So now you know who I am to Reese. I'm so curious. Exactly who are you to him?
Put your claws away, Mia. She's just a colleague.
Just a colleague. Wow, Reese. I thought you would have got a lot further with her than that by now. Are you losing your touch?
Dad, outside. Fine.
I'm so glad the boys have gone and left us girls alone. I have to say, you and I, Marjorie, are long overdue for a chat.
Is that right?
Oh, yes. I'm sure Reese has never mentioned me, but I've had to endure years of listening to tales of the legendary Marjorie.
Oh, well, it's good to know that my reputation precedes me.
A little too well. Truthfully, I've built you up in my head so much these past years that when I walked in just now, I was a little disappointed.
Well, you were with Reese, so I imagine that disappointment features heavily in your life.
Oh dear, trouble in paradise already. Here I was thinking I'd come in and you two would be in the honeymoon phase.
You seem to have a real problem with me, and you've literally only just met me, so why don't we just get to it?
Problem. Marjorie, a problem is what you have when you can't start your car. What I have with you is so much deeper.
You've literally just met me.
And yet you've been a thorn in my side for years. Do you have any idea how hard it is to compete with a woman that your boyfriend's falling for before he's even met her?
I'd say it means the competition was pretty poor.
All those years spent listening to his dad, Siobhan, his sister. Marjorie did this, Marjorie did that. In the end, I'd hear your name and just physically recoil.
I'd say your name has the same effect, except Reese has never mentioned you.
Well then, how lucky that he and I are going to be working together all day, every day, and I can finally get an up-close and personal look at the woman that he dumped me for.
Marjorie, right, okay, hold up there, Joe Goldberg, right? I just had to sit there and listen to your ex-girlfriend tell me about how you fell in love with me years ago, about how you dumped her for me, about how you only wanted to work at the nursery to get close to me, okay? Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure that is creepy. I was out of the room for 3 minutes. So you don't deny any of it? You think I fell in love with you, tried to get close to you, and dumped my girlfriend all before I'd even met you? Did you? Marjorie, there's a word for someone like that. It's called a stalker. Yes! I know. Right, obviously, we need to clear a few things up here. First, yes, I did ask my dad for the job at the nursery, and no, it wasn't to get close to you. If it wasn't to get close to me, why were you so eager to work at the nursery then? Let's think who works at the nursery that I've got a really rocky relationship with, that I might have a better chance of repairing things with her if perhaps I worked a little bit closer. Autumn. And Mia and my sister have not got the best history, that's putting it lightly. So I ended things with her before I came back, so she wasn't around when I was trying to patch things up with Autumn. Oh. Well then, why does Mia seem to think that you're in love with me and you have been for years? Oh, a few years back we were at a mandatory family dinner and Autumn was telling everyone about how you had handled a much older parent hitting on a sassy, now who I know to be Carly, and I was really impressed and I said something to the effect of, Marjorie sounds great, and that triggered Mia's jealousy. Oh. Well, why is Mia so jealous? I mean, what's happened to make her like that? She's always been like it ever since we were in school. School? She even used to be jealous of me in Autumn because we had a good friendship growing up. Before you stopped being nice to Autumn one day. Right, well, now we got that misunderstanding all cleared up. I've got a nursery to run, so I'll let you get back to your little soprano family meeting. Soprano is probably a much healthier family than us. Right, back from the meeting from hell. FYI, your dad has gone ahead and hired your brother's ex. I cannot stand Mia. I think the feeling's mutual.
No doubt she and my brother will be getting back together then.
Really? I mean, it didn't seem like there was any love lost between them.
Oh no, my brother despises her more than I do. Always made me wonder what it was she had on him to make him constantly have to take her back all these years.
Oh. Knock, knock. Hey, Marjorie. Oh, hi, Kenny. Everything all right? Yeah, left those boxes outside the kitchen and there's the invoice. Oh, thank you. Say, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I was thinking maybe we can go grab a bite to eat. Do you know what? I actually don't. I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day. Yeah, that'd be very nice.
Great, well then can I get your number?
Yeah, sure. Let me just write it down for you.
Great.
Right, there you go.
Oh, great, cheers. Well, yeah, I'll message you a time and a place to meet. So, yeah, I'll see you later.
Great, see you then.
Bye.
Hey. Ew, I'm a kid. Cannot tell Reese I said that. Marjorie, who was that man that was just in here? He is my date for Valentine's Day. Oh, it's just that... Oh, before I forget, Carly, my darling. Yeah. You take this invoice to Chef just because he's left the delivery outside her kitchen. Yeah. Kenny Killerman. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do it now. His name's Kenny Killerman. Yeah, you know him? No, of him. Do you remember that story I told you about prom and the boy I thought had asked me to be his date? Yeah. That boy was called Kyle Killerman. Kenny's his older brother. He's the older brother of the boy you thought asked you to prom? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, sorry, is that going to be weird that I'm going on a date with him? I don't give a monkeys now, plus it wasn't him, it was his younger brother I thought had asked me at the time. It was just weird hearing his name again. I used to scribble it all over my diary.
You used to scribble boys' names in your diary?
Mm-hmm. Pages and pages of Mrs. Autumn Killerman. Oh. What? You've just got such a hard shell that I forget you've got such a gooey centre at times. You want to use that hard shell to bash me over the head, don't you? Thank you for giving me a lift home. It's fine, but for future reference, you really don't need to put on the doe-eyed Bambi look. I'm happy to drive you. Do you have any plans tonight? No. Marjorie's got a date tonight. I mean, as long as it's with a nice guy and she's happy, that's really all that matters. Yeah, I don't know if he's a nice guy. I'll get really bad vibes from him, and I'm a really good judge of character. You're a good judge of character. Mm-hmm. I really doubt that I've had to talk you out of 2 horrific dates. Okay, yeah, when it comes to myself, I've got the rose tinted spectacles on, but when it comes to other people, I'm really good at reading them, and this guy gives me the creeps. Why does he give you the creeps? When he walked past me in the corridor, he winked at me, like, really suggestively. How? Like... And then the way he looked me up and down as well was gross. He looks a similar age to you as well, so he must be about 50, I'd say.
50?
I mean,
Like, you think I look 50? I know I'm
what a
moisturiser
50-year-old
every day.
looks
For
like.
God's sake, I don't look
Okay,
50.
look, I'm just
I
going by
can't.
looks. Okay, fine then.
40. I'm not even 40
okay,
yet. How can you be saying I'm 40?
No,
Oh
what
my
40-year-old looks
God.
like? Look, I'm just trying to tell you the story. Oh my God, look! Look, all I'm saying is he's about the same age as you, okay? So he's old. Older. Look, my point is that you would never look at me like that.
No, I wouldn't.
And then there's his name as well, which has got bad vibes too. It's Killerman. Kill a man. I mean, literally, it's in his name.
Killerman.
Yeah.
God, you tell me his name isn't Kenny or Kyle.
It's Kenny.
Kenny Killerman is Marjorie's date?
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, and suddenly the sniffing around teenage girls makes perfect sense.
So he's always been like it. When was the last time you saw him?
The last time I saw him, he was taking a tumble down some stairs.
And how many times did he take this tumble down the stairs?
I don't know, I lost count.
God, who knew you were so bloodthirsty? Is that how you got your nickname, the piranha?
Yeah, but can I just point out, piranhas have such a bad reputation. They're actually incredibly shy. They only get bloodthirsty when they're looking out for their young, aka someone they love.
Someone you love? Autumn? You did it to protect Autumn. What happened?
You're home.
Oh, right. Well, you need to tell Marjorie, okay? This guy is a creep.
Just tried ringing her. She's not answering.
Well, I happen to know they're going to be at Almolo's at 8 o'clock. You apprentices really are the eyes and ears of the whole nursery, aren't you?
Nothing gets past us, so you best believe I am going to connect all these dots at some point. Have a nice night.
Bye, Collie. Marjorie.
This is a lovely restaurant.
You know you're paying for yourself though, right? Like, I can't pay for you.
Oh, no, of course not. That's fine. I always pay for myself.
Great. Also, can I trouble you for a lift home after?
No, that's absolutely fine. Of course, I can give you a lift home.
Great, and you know, it wastes a hell of a lot less petrol if we both go back to yours.
Let's just see how dinner goes.
Kenny Killerman, is that you?
Reese.
You two know each other?
Yeah, Kenny and I go way back. Why don't we join you?
Join us?
Kenny wants us to, don't you?
Sure, yeah. Pull up 2 chairs.
Two?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Chrissy.
Hi. Hello?
Oh, what luck running into you two here.
Yeah, fancy that.
Oh, table bread. Perfect.
Are you a food vlogger, Chrissy?
Well, that's the dumbed down version of what I do. Take photos of the food, and if the restaurant doesn't agree to give me the food in exchange for a good review, I leave them a bad review and send the food back.
You just send meals back to the kitchen if they don't agree to give it to you for free?
That's right.
That's a scam though. I mean, I could never send back perfectly good food if there was nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I can tell you've never sent a single meal back in your entire life.
Oh my god! How did that even happen?
This outfit is ruined, right? I'm going.
Okay.
Aren't you going to go after her?
No, I meant to swipe left on her, but accidentally swiped right when my phone was upside down. She says she doesn't date poor people.
Right, I am going to the ladies' restroom, okay? And when I get back, I'm hoping there is only going to be one of you left so that I can continue my date.
One of us will definitely be gone by the time you get back. And it's going to be you.
Look, Reese, what happened with your sister was a long time ago.
Save it. I know you're up to your old tricks again. Still eyeballing teenage girls.
I only smiled at that apprentice.
I didn't say who it was.
Go.
Great.
Right, Kenny. Why has my date gone?
You didn't like the joke I made about his shirt?
I do not understand what is wrong with you.
Really? You seemed to have it all pretty figured out when you yelled at me on the phone.
Is that what this was about? You're getting back at me because I cancelled our date.
No, but thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, do you know, I don't know what I ever saw in you, okay? It is not everyone around you that is the problem, okay? It's not Autumn, it's not Mia, it's not Kenny, it's not your dad, okay? It is you. You are the one and only problem here.
Noted.
Here, let me get this all cleaned up for you. That looked pretty intense. Who won?
I won the battle, but I think I've definitely just lost the war.
And then when I asked him why he
Marjorie!
left, sorry, 1 minute, Carly. He said Kenny left because he made a crack about his shirt. Can you believe that? He chased off my date. What is that about?
Sounds like he was jealous.
He wasn't jealous. I mean, he probably was, but like, that's not why he chased off Kenny.
Carly, how do you know?
Because I know the real reason he chased off Kenny is because he's a creep.
A creep? What are you talking about?
Okay, so right after he asked you out on a date, he practically hit on me out in the hallway.
He what?
Yeah, so I told Reese, and then Reese said that he's always been like it. Apparently he did it to Autumn when she was in school too.
Kenny's never done anything to me. I've never even spoken to him.
Well, maybe not something you know about, but he did enough for Reese to beat him up. Wait, Reese beat Kenny
beat
up? Oh my
Kenny.
god, what is going on? Well, technically, Reese pushed him down some stairs repeatedly, which, FYI, is how he's got his nickname, the piranha. Right, sorry, my head is absolutely spinning. When did Reese push Kenny down the stairs? I don't know. It had to have been a while ago, though, when Autumn was really young, because he said Kenny was sniffing round teenage girls, aka Autumn.
It was prom night.
Prom? It was the talk of the town. Kenny was attacked the night of prom, but nobody knew who did it.
So Reese attacked Kenny the same night you were expecting to go on a date with his younger brother?
Huh?
Kenny has a younger brother called Kyle. I thought I was going to prom with him, but when I opened the front door, it was Reese stood there with dead flowers. It was a prank.
Dead flowers? What, like the same dead flowers he sent to you the day that he asked Marjorie out on a date?
How did you know about that?
I was eavesdropping.
Right, we need to make this office soundproof.
I still don't understand why he beat Kenny up.
What if it was never Kyle that was going to be taking you to your prom? What if it was actually Kenny?
But that would have put Kenny in his early 20s at that point. I mean, you're August born, so you would have only been 15 at your prom. That's gross.
Exactly, Kenny's a creep.
Hold on, you said the note was left in your locker. How would he have even got access to it?
Kenny was doing the same job then as he does now. He delivered supplies. He did it to our high school too.
If he had access to the school, then he could have well put that note in your locker. Like, did the note say from Kyle?
It said K. Kellerman.
And it could have been Kenny that put that note in your locker, and then Reese obviously found out about it, and that's why he beat Kenny up.
Oh, and what about the flowers, okay? You said when you opened the door, Reese was stood there holding dead flowers. What's with the flowers?
Oh, flowers are really throwing me.
I'm still trying to process that Reese beat Kenny up. I mean, no wonder he looked so scared on the date last night. He could have gone to prison. I'm surprised he didn't.
Kenny always maintained that he had no idea who did it.
Based on how he looked at Reese last night, I'd say he definitely knew it was him throwing him down those stairs, so I'm surprised he didn't report him.
But he probably couldn't go to the police, could he?
Why not?
Because then he'd have to tell police why Reese was chucking him down the stairs and admit that he was there to pick up a 15-year-old.
That is a very good point. In fact, he got extremely lucky then, because all it would have taken was for one person to see and...
What?
You said you didn't know what it was that Mia had over Reese to make him keep taking her back all these years. What if that is it? What if she knew about what he did that night? Like Carly said, Kenny couldn't go to the police. It didn't implicate himself in that. But if Mia knew, she could hold it over him and make him keep coming back to her all these years.
Wait, who's Mia?
Mia is Reese's ex-girlfriend, who you said he absolutely despises, yet time after time always has to take her back. And I bet it's because she uses that night against him.
That would make sense. He really cannot stand her.
And you said that Reese stopped being nice to you right after prom. When I was at that meeting, Reese admitted to me that Mia has always been jealous of how close you two are.
Jealous of me and my brother.
Yeah, you yourself said that you two were like best friends until he stopped being nice to you one day. I bet it was because she told him to. Otherwise, she was going to go to the police about what he did. He said she's insanely jealous.
Wait. So, not only has she been blackmailing him to be nasty towards him, she's been blackmailing him to be in a relationship with her.
It's the only reason I can see him taking her back time after time. I mean, I was in a room with the two of them. He hates her.
That is gross.
That sounds like Mia.
But he still doesn't explain the dead flowers and why I kept sending them to you for years.
Wait, you've been receiving the dead flowers for years?
Yes, they were somewhat of a trigger of that night and he liked to remind me of it. But he stopped sending them as soon as I moved out of our family home.
When you lived at home together?
Yes, he moved out straight after I did.
And was there like a pattern to the dead flowers, or did you just like get them whenever?
I'd get them... Come to think of it, the flowers would always arrive shortly after Mia and my brother had broken up for the umpteenth time.
Right, hang on, I need to go to my mind palace. Hang on. Okay, right, this is only a theory, but it makes sense with the timing. You said Mia's blackmailing Reese into being with her and using what happened that night against him, right?
Yes.
And the dead flowers first arrived on that night, so they're almost like a trigger, essentially, because you said he sends the flowers all the time as like a reminder of that night, right? Okay, so what if it wasn't Reese sending the flowers? What if it was Mia sending the flowers right after Reese had dumped her for the umpteenth time as a reminder that if she wanted to, she could go to the police about what happened that night, thus making him have to take her back?
Potentially, but that does not explain why they were here on the first day.
No, it does. It makes perfect sense. When I was at that meeting, Reese said that he had just dumped Mia so that she wasn't around when he came back to work here so he could patch things up with you without her around.
Patch things up with me.
Yes, he said the only reason he convinced his dad to let him have the job here was so he could be closer to you to work things out. I bet she sent those flowers on the first day
as a reminder that if she wanted to, she could go back to the police if he didn't take her back again. And that's why she sent the second bouquet of flowers that day that they arrived when he asked you on a date, was because he hadn't taken her back yet. That makes sense, except why is he not doing it this time? Why is he not taking her back? What? Because he wanted to be with somebody else. And was obviously willing to take quite a big risk for her as well. Oh my God. If you'll excuse me, I need to go and have a chat with my big brother. You okay? Yeah, I'm just wondering how sturdy Mia's stairs are.
Okay, and how much to get the entire fence replaced? Yeah, can I call you back? Great. If you're going to keep kicking me in the shins, can you at least alternate the legs so the bruising's a bit more even?
Fine.
Okay, why?
Prom.
Awesome, that was 20 years ago. You still mad at me about that?
Kenny.
Carly connected the dots.
She's a regular Sherlock Holmes.
I imagine you've got some questions.
That night when I opened the front door, why were you holding dead flowers?
They've been left on the porch. I literally bent down to pick them up, and when you opened the door, you just assumed the whole thing was a prank by me.
So why didn't you just tell me it wasn't?
You were 15. It was a lot less traumatising to believe your big brother had just played a prank rather than the horrifying truth. Plus, Mia said I couldn't tell you.
Yes, Carly figured that out too. How long has Mia been blackmailing you over this?
Did she? Wow. You saw the flowers on my first day here. That long.
Why did you claim them as your own?
I had just walked in to introduce myself to Marjorie to say hello to you, and I saw them there, and what was I going to say? Oh great, you received the flowers from my blackmailing ex-girlfriend.
I see.
You okay?
Not really. Finding out that I lost my big brother and best friend because of that scheming wench has got me Marjoreece.
Murderous rage, we can thank Dad for that. It's the only reason I let Mia get away with what she was doing for so long.
What do you mean?
I don't really care about her going to the police, but it would have meant that if I wasn't there, you'd be in the house with Dad alone. You know what he was like growing up.
Is that why you moved out right after me?
Yeah, I didn't need to be in the house anymore once you'd gone.
So why did you let Mia carry on doing what she was doing after I'd moved out if you knew I was safe?
Ugh, she'd been doing it so long by that point. It was just a bad habit I'd gotten used to.
Well, that bad habit reared its ugly head the day you asked Marjorie on a date. When she came back in, there were flowers in the office.
That's why Marjorie cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know that all it takes is a bouquet of flowers for her to turn. What about you and me? Where do we go from here?
Well, I'd say you have a fair bit of making up to do for the past 20 years.
Fair. Where do you want me to start?
Well, I never actually got to go to my prom, so perhaps you can start there.
How does dinner and a show sound? I can even make sure both are dark gothic themed for you.
I'm free Saturday.
Saturday. I think she broke my leg.
You're back! How was it? It was good. We cleared a few things up. I think we're going to have a more in-depth talk on Saturday when he takes me out to dinner and a show.
Oh my God, Autumn! Come here, that's lovely.
No.
No?
No, I don't do that.
Okay, right, well, I'll send you a really nice email then.
You're not going over?
Would you be okay with that?
I would.
I mean, truthfully, after the way I've treated him, is he even going to want to see me? I mean, I have told that man basically to back off so many times now. Is he even going to want me?
Considering he's been absolutely besotted with you from the moment he started, I'd say you're okay.
Okay, right, well, I'm gonna go over and see him. I'm gonna go over and see Reese. All right, wish me luck. This is normally the part where people say good luck. Good luck! We've got to get this office soundproofed. I don't really believe in luck. That's the spirit. Carly, stop eavesdropping and get back to work. Hi. Hey. I owe you a huge apology. No, you don't. I do, okay? I went off of you on the phone when I saw those flowers, which I now realise weren't even from you, so I'm so sorry about that. It's fine, you weren't to know. And then in the restaurant, I mean, obviously you were just protecting me from that creep Kenny. I wish you had just told me. Well, if I'd done that, I'd have to tell you how I knew he was a creep. And I think Autumn deserved that explanation first. Of course, absolutely, yes. It was always Autumn that should have had that explanation first. But what I'm trying to say is that you were trying to protect me from him, and I went off on you in the worst way possible. I said some unforgivable things, so I'm sorry about that too. I had just crashed your date. I hadn't exactly respected any boundaries, so you were right to be angry. My point is that I've said some horrible things this past week, but it was all completely a misunderstanding, and I'm sorry. It's fine. It's probably for the best. How'd you figure that? Well, if those flowers hadn't arrived, you wouldn't have gone off on me on the phone, and I wouldn't know how you really feel. Same with the restaurant. Well, no, of course that's not how I really feel, because I misunderstood. One bouquet of flowers, and then you tore my character apart. Seems like we were all just waiting for a chance to release. No, not at all. Babe, can we go and get some lunch? I'm starving. Yeah, I'm just wrapping things up. I'll be right there. Marjorie? You're back with me? Is she blackmailing you again? No, this time I asked her to take me back. Well, why? At this point, I think we just deserve each other. Plus, there's nobody else banging down my door to be with me, so anyway, she's waiting. I'll see you later. Well, that was fast. He's back with Mia. She's blackmailing him again. No, he went back to her. Apparently, your brother is the first man in history who, when a woman says, leave me alone, he actually bloody listens and leaves her alone. Sorry, Marjorie. Oh, it's all my fault and... Oh, God. What? I've got a manager's seminar tomorrow. So? So it means me and your brother are going to be stuck in a tiny, cramped room together all day. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that.
Cheers to us. Granted, you and I did not have the best start to our working relationship, but honestly, there's no one who'd rather steer this ship. But for God's sake, Autumn, can you at least wait for me to finish the toast?
It was dragging on.
I was 3 words in. Oh, for God's sake, cheers.
Hey, I know you two. My daughter goes to your nursery, doesn't she?
That's right, Danielle's dad.
Yeah, that's me, Danielle's dad.
Oh, well, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good night.
Ah, it's better now that I've bumped into you two. So, how's your evening going? What are you up to?
Just out for a quiet drink, that's all.
All right, just the two of you?
Yes, just the two of us. On our own.
Oh, you know they say two's company, but three's even better. I could join you.
No, unfortunately, it is just girls' night tonight.
Oh, come on, at least let me buy you a drink.
And topped off.
What about you? Buy you a drink?
Aren't you married?
Yep, she's not here.
Oh. Wow, I see. So that's how it is it?
Exactly. That's how it is. So, which way is the evening going to go?
I'll tell you how tonight's going to go. You are going to get away from me before I drag you outside by the scruff of your neck and I'll make you eat the pavement.
not interested anyway. Even more embarrassing for you. You couldn't even get someone you're not interested to come back with you. What are you doing?
I believe the kids call them getting receipts.
Did you record that whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Sending it to Danielle's mum now.
Can't do that.
If it were you, wouldn't you want to know?
I'm not with anyone, okay? I wouldn't know how to feel about that.
Imagine you and Reese were together and someone had a video of him hitting on someone else. Wouldn't you want to see it?
Send it.
That's what I thought.
I'm not interested in your brother, by the way.
Of course not. I'm sure the glow up right after he started was a complete coincidence.
So the aim of today is to really get you in tune with what it is to be a manager and how you really love your managerial roles. And I'd love you to reconnect to those so that you go back feeling refreshed and really happy about the fact that you are managers. So I have a great exercise to start with, okay?
So for this first trust exercise, I would like you to stand in front of your partner, fall and let them catch you in their arms.
What?
It's a great icebreaker to start things off, and the contact gets rid of any awkwardness.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Oh, okay. Well then, why don't you both pick up your pens and you can do the first exercise together and run through the questions together.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to grab your hand. Oh. Fine.
And go through them together in your space. That would be great. Now, if you do have any problems answering them,
How is everything with Mia?
I'm here to help you. I'm constantly here if you need me, but the aim of
Fine.
just
Good.
to ensure you all leave feeling a bit better about yourselves.
Like the new hair, by the way. Yeah, well, fancied a fresh start.
Buck does stuff with you, and a lot of people don't enjoy
Make for a nice new profile picture on your dating apps.
I think today
Well, at least on the dating apps I know where I stand with them men. They don't just come into my life, blow hot and cold and mess me about.
is about reconnecting you to those previous jobs that you really love to do. So, some of the questions
It was just a bit of flirting, Marjorie.
the best
Really, that's all it was.
way
Yeah, you were a good distraction.
on to be a good manager, because in our company we want the best success for you. We want what's right for you.
So have we thought any more about the trust
No.
exercise? No? Oh, okay. Right. You carry on then.
I really do not get you, okay? You've spent 20 years going to hell and back to protect your sister. You literally go out of your way to protect Carly. You've been a wonder to Jodie. How is it suddenly you are so cruel? Marjorie, stop trying to see qualities in me that aren't there, okay? I was bored. You just happened to be there. Do you know, when I met Mia and I found out how cruel and nasty she was, I thought you could do so much better, but I see now that you two are absolutely perfectly matched. You're right. We are perfectly matched.
Okay, everyone, we're going to take a quick 5-minute toilet break, okay? So if anyone needs to go for a number 1 or 2, now's your chance.
The fire escape is just there if you'd like to go out the back, but you're welcome.
Okay.
There's a cafeteria as well, so wherever you feel most comfortable, you can go and sit there. Just have a few minutes break to yourself. It's literally just a 2-minute toilet break. And then
No.
we're going to reconvene.
No. Oi! What? I'm calling you out. On what? All of it. It was just flirting. You were just bored. I'm just a colleague, okay? I call BS on the whole lot. Marjorie, leave it. No, I do not believe that a man that goes to hell and back for 20 years to protect his sister is a monster, okay? I don't believe it. I don't buy it for a second. I don't really care what you believe. What has Mia said she'll do? What are you talking about? Well, that's what this is all about, isn't it? The second she walked into that boardroom, you immediately distanced yourself and you've been pushing me away ever since. And I know it's because Mia is an absolutely unhinged woman with insane jealousy issues. So I'm wondering, what is it she said she would do if she found out you and I got close?
She hasn't said what she'll do, which terrifies me even more. So to keep her happy and to protect me, you went back to her willingly. Marjorie, you have no idea what she's like. You saw the lengths she went through to get between me and my sister. Imagine what she would do to get between me and the woman that I... You. To get between me and you. Reese, I am not a 15-year-old girl about to go to her prom. Okay, I am a grown woman. I am well able to take care of myself. You do not have to keep sacrificing yourself to protect those around you. Marjorie, I cannot let you get hurt. Not you. Well, I think that's my decision, isn't it? Okay, let me help you. You don't always have to be there for everyone else. She'll lose her mind. She'll come after you. It's fine. Let her. I've got a guard dog. You do? Did you think you were the only one in your family with a really cool nickname, Piranha? The guard dog's your sister. Autumn is the guard dog. And she's owned it as well, okay? She is chomping at the bit to get at Mia after finding out what she did to her. I certainly hope you're ready. Mia's going to cause a lot of problems for you. Thank God I think you're worth the aggro.
Right, you two, it's time to come back in now.
Am I ever going to get to kiss you without somebody interrupting us? I mean, to be fair, you're still in a relationship, so maybe take care of that first, because I'm not about that life. Right. Well, I'm not going to come back in. I've obviously got something I need to take care of. Right. Well, enjoy your breakup. Enjoy the seminar. I'm not sure which one's more painful. Oh, and one last thing. Yeah. You were just a distraction. I'm so sorry. Well, you almost had me with that one, okay? I was this close to slapping you into the middle of next week. Why don't you? Because I can tell you'd enjoy it way too much.
Sure. Hey, Carly. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages.
Oh no, that's literally why I followed you up here, okay? I saw you come to the staff room and I've only got about a few minutes before Winter realises I haven't just popped to the toilet.
Oh, okay. Is everything okay?
I need to catch you up on what's been going on in the two nurseries, okay? It's why I haven't seen you these last few weeks.
Sure. Yeah, go for it. What's been going on?
Okay, so I've been calling it the Marjoreece saga.
The Marjorie and Reese?
Buckle in.
A few moments later.
No.
Yeah, and the last we heard, they had a manager's seminar together where they were going to be stuck in a room all day together, so God knows how awkward that is going to be.
I don't understand. Mia sounds like a horrible person. Why would you go back to someone like that?
I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out, but the thing is, like, I've worked with him. I thought he was a really nice person. You've worked with him before, right?
Yeah, and he was great with kids.
Exactly, and you know what kids are like? They can sniff out a bad person so easily. They would never play so happily with someone if he was a bad person.
No, you're right. So Reese is back with Mia and Marjorie's alone.
Yeah, which is crazy because the two of them are so down bad for each other.
Really?
Honestly, just being in a room with them, you can cut the tension with their knife. It feels like there should be like an 18+ warning just to be around them.
Wow. So is Marjorie back in the office tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm going to be standing outside the office door tomorrow eavesdropping just so I can see what went on.
Great, and then you'll come tell me afterwards?
Oh, 100%. Honestly, I've been wanting to tell you this for weeks, but I've been working over there and we've not really seen each other. So yeah, so now you're all caught up on the drama.
So Autumn and her brother are close now?
Yeah, he took her out for a dinner and show over the weekend, and apparently she only kicked him in the shins like 5 times.
Oh, she really does love her brother.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Wait, what about Kenny? I mean, if he is a creep, do we really want him coming to the nursery?
Oh no, it's okay. Reese had Kenny taken care of.
Taken care of?
Oh, no, not like taken care of. No, he just got a new supplier, so Kenny's not going to be coming to the nursery anymore.
I see. So Mia's now working like full-time over at the sister nursery?
Yeah, but I don't know how long that's going to last, okay? Because autumn is out for blood.
Speaking of out for blood, Carly.
Hi, Winter!
Don't hi winter me, okay? I covered you so you could go to the toilet, not so you can come up here and have a mother's meeting.
I was just catching shower up on everything, okay? You've got autumn to do that for you.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Wait, has Winter met Reese yet?
No, but Winter's going to cover over there next week because they've got staff and annual leave.
Oh my god. Winter and Reese are going to be working together.
I'm going to have to do so much eavesdropping.
How was the seminar? Yeah, it was good.
That Jedi mind trick might work on Winter, but it doesn't work on me.
Did something happen with my brother?
Maybe.
You did it at the seminar.
No, we talked.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, who are you to judge, miss? I do it in a nursery 10 feet from my own dad.
Touche. Oh. So why are you so giddy if all you did was talk?
Finally straightened a few things out.
And Mia?
He's breaking up with her as we speak. In fact, Carly, are you eavesdropping?
No.
Carly, please get back to work.
I am.
What were you going to say about Mia?
So, we're fully expecting some backlash from her, given what she did to you and your brother. I don't think she's going to react too kindly to me.
Okay.
So, if she does go, prom night cray Mia, I might need your help, okay? I don't know what it involves or what we'll have to do, but it might be the case that
Fine.
someone gets it. Really?
Did you really think that was something I was going to say no to?
Fair enough. My point is that we've got to be ready for Mia because we literally have no idea how she's going to react to this.
Marjorie, you don't have to lay it on so thick. You sold me.
You shouldn't be so excited about this. It's... Bloody hell was that?
Right, I know you said I had to get back to work, but there's something you should know.
Hang on a minute, Carly. Did you hear that bang?
Yeah, an angry redhead just pulled up in the car park. Marjorie, I think your car's been totaled.
Say what you like about her, but the woman does know how to make an entrance.
Right, let's check this damage. Yep, car is well and truly totaled. Right, Carly, I need you to actually get back to work now.
Okay.
She didn't take it too well. Could have been worse. The stapler could have actually hit my head, but on the plus side, she left my car intact this time. Oh, well, how lucky for you. She's just totaled mine. Should have known she'd come straight to you. Do you want me to come over? No need. Like I said, I've got my guard dog. Us girls can handle this. Great. Still think I'm worth all this aggro. I need to keep a clear head. Marjorie. Hello, Mia. How's it going? I'm guessing you already know. Autumn.
Mia?
Well. Look at you all grown up. It's been a long time.
I see that time hasn't been very kind to you.
Wasn't kind to you either though, was it? No relationship with your brother at all. You're welcome for that. Whoa. Okay, look, right. Autumn, I'm not having you go to prison for that, okay? And you have just smashed my car to smithereens, okay? I'd say that we're even. Even? Yes. Marjorie, that was my opening act. Not even. I'm just getting started. Are you seriously going to go and do all this for a man that you don't even want?
Marjorie, you should see the things I've done in the past just for fun. I can't wait to get started with you two.
You really think you're going to win against us?
Please, I could so easily take the two of you. Oh!
Apparently can't take on a door though, can you? Darling, should we go get something to eat? I'm ravenous.
Mia, I know you can't see him because you're currently face planting the floor, but that's my boyfriend Winter. I'm so glad you two have finally met. Come on, you.
I know what that grin means. Lovely to meet you. We'll work together next week. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you there. I've got to go see a man about a dog. Reese?
Yes, Jodie.
Am I a moron?
What makes you ask that?
I just went to do handover with Nick's mum and she walked right past me and said, I'm not doing handover with that moron. So am I a moron?
No, of course you're not.
It's not the first time I've heard it, you know.
Other people have told you that?
Yeah, people have been telling me it all my life, but now I'm thinking maybe that actually they're right.
Jodie, have you ever worried what people think of you before?
No, I don't even worry about my own thoughts, let alone other people's.
Jodie, you're growing up in a world where everyone strives to be a Kardashian, but you are so happy being you. It's pretty rare.
I'm rare?
Yeah, not many people are happy being themselves, and you're unapologetically you. You should be proud of that.
I should be proud that I'm a moron?
No, Jodie, remember you're not a moron.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go chase after Nick's mum so I can speak to her.
Oh, okay, why?
She is overdue on her invoice.
Oh.
Excuse me, you're Nick's mum, right?
Oh, hi. Yes, I am.
So it was you that called one of my employees a moron just now?
Oh my god, I am so sorry. She was not meant to hear that.
She wouldn't have heard it if you hadn't have said it, so maybe keep those opinions to yourself in future.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? I would love to apologise properly. How about I take you out for drinks?
If I said yes to that, I'd be the moron. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go see a woman about a cat.
But did he just insult me?
Hey, you.
Hello. Sorry it took me so long to arrive. I had to wait for the police to get there and deal with Mia.
Unfortunately, nothing will happen there. My dad will get her off.
Your dad?
Yeah, he's been covering her for years.
Oh. Well, enough about me. I was wondering if you were free tonight.
I'm all yours.
Yeah, you are.
I really want to kiss you right now, but after our earlier phone call, I'm still feeling a bit
Flustered?
I'm feeling a bit hot under the...
Yeah.
And,
Me too. I think if we were to actually kiss, it would get a bit,
I think it would get a bit out of
Yeah,
control and
completely out of control, and things would escalate, and
ground's a bit gravelly for that.
it is. It's also a bit public as well.
I'm not
So
too concerned
yeah.
about it being in public, but yeah. So where do you fancy going tonight?
Oh, well, it just so happens I've got a can of 7-Up in the fridge and half a packet of Doritos in the cupboard, if that works.
7-Up and Doritos. That sounds absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Great. Well, I will see you later then for our lemonade and crisps.
Lemonade and crisps. I'll see you later. Seriously, a wink. I need to go find a frozen lake to jump into.
Sure, I've got about 30 seconds before Winter tears me a new one.
Oh, right. Update me. What happened?
Okay, so Marjorie told me to go back to work, except I didn't listen. I stood outside the door and listened.
Okay.
I had a phone call between her and Reese. Not even gonna lie, totally confused me. No idea what it means.
Okay, what did Marjorie say?
I don't know, I saw her in the crack in the door. She bit her lip, threw her head back, and was like, I'm gonna show you what phenomenal really means. Like, were they talking about their performance at work?
definitely sounds like they're talking about a type of performance. Maybe don't eavesdrop on any more of their conversations.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah. Mia crashed her car into Marjorie's and then she stormed past me and went into the office and started giving it all that.
She crashed into Marjorie's car. My God, she is really unhinged.
Oh, 100%. Get this. She was trying to provoke Autumn.
She was poking the bear?
Yeah, I don't know how many levels of Delulu you've got to be to think you can take on Autumn, but literally right at that minute when I thought Autumn was about to smack her, literally Winter comes out of nowhere, charges through the door, and the door smacks Mia and she goes straight onto the floor. Yes! Literally, it was amazing because Autumn introduced Winter as her boyfriend, and then as she walked out, I heard him go, oh, I know what that grin means. Like, I'm assuming the green means that he's happy that she claimed him as her boyfriend, right?
It means we really all need to sit down and have a chat about work-appropriate language.
Anyway, Winter said he was ravenous, so the two of them went off together to get a bite to eat.
Right.
Then police came along, took Mia away. Marjorie wasn't really bothered about her car because it was on her last legs anyway, but I'm not really sure what happened with Mia, but I'll update you on that.
Okay, wow. Oof, that is a lot of information to get in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So, does that mean Marjorie and Reese are together now?
Yeah, after Mia and the police had left, she went over to go and see him.
Oh, that's so great.
Carly, for the love of God, can you not just text Charlotte all of the information? Winter, I can't text her, otherwise then I won't be able to see the reaction on her face when I'm spilling the tea, okay? Just give me 1 more minute. 30 seconds. Thank you. Anyway, next week I'm going to try and wrangle away to work at the sister nursery just so I can spy on Reese and Winter meeting for the first time because I think that is going to be explosive.
Reese and Winter. Okay, great. Yeah, that will be an appropriate conversation you can listen to. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go and put together a quick email about work-appropriate topics when we've got an eavesdropping minor in the building.
Okay, well, I'm going to go. See you later.
Okay, thanks for the update. Bye. They all really need to go and get a room.
So, do you go anywhere nice this weekend?
No, I've just stayed in bed.
You stayed in bed all weekend?
Yeah.
What were you doing in bed all weekend?
I was watching TV.
TV?
Yeah. Loads and loads of TV.
What show were you watching?
Season 9 of Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones only has 8 seasons.
Yeah, I shouldn't really have had that many though, should I? It really fell off a cliff. What are your thoughts?
Don't try and change the subject. You were in bed all weekend with Marjorie having sex.
Whoa, who is he even talking about? Like, you shouldn't even know about that. You're like
12?
Actually, I was going to say 13. You look like you shot up since the last time I saw you. What's your secret? You eating more veg or something?
Oh my God, stop trying to change the subject, okay? We all know that you and Marjorie got together this weekend.
Well, I'm so glad to hear everybody's clued in on it now. Back to work.
Oh, speaking of work.
Yeah.
Would you say that yours and Marjorie's performances were phenomenal?
What?
I was eavesdropping on the phone and I overheard Marjorie talking about being more phenomenal than you. Shah told me that you were both talking about your work performances, so I'm just wondering who was more phenomenal.
Without a doubt, Marjorie was phenomenal.
Ah, that's good. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get a quote to soundproof Marjorie's office. Apparently she's got keen little ears listening.
Morning, Autumn. You alright? You're very perky today. Why wouldn't I? You called in sick yesterday. I assumed you were unwell. Oh, that. Oh, no. I'd had a bit of a heavy weekend and I just needed Monday to recover. Heavy weekend. Did you go out drinking? No. I found this new workout instructor on YouTube. You needed yesterday off because you did a workout. Well, it wasn't just the one. The instructor on YouTube was very
rigorous.
How many workouts did you do?
Honestly, I lost count, but you know, he was really thorough, and you know, he worked really, really hard, and then just when you finished the session, bam, he was straight into the next one.
Sounds like he pushed you quite hard if you had to do back-to-back workouts.
Mm-hmm.
You must have been at it for some time if you needed a whole day to recover from that.
It was the whole weekend, literally just went on for 2 days straight. I only really stopped for sustenance just to refuel and carry on.
If it was that intense, why didn't you just turn the YouTube channel off?
I didn't really want to be honest. I mean, if I'd stopped first, honestly, I would have probably eaten my words. And truthfully, I just wanted to try and keep up with him. Although, my God, he had energy for days. I don't know where he gets it all from. But after that weekend, I woke up Monday morning, I could barely walk. So I knew I needed just the day just to try and refuel and rehydrate.
You're talking about my brother, aren't you?
Did I not hide that very well?
Not really.
I'm so sorry.
I will let you have that if you never bring up what Winter and I used to do in the nursery ever again.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like a fair deal. Okay, so we're square?
Yes. Although I am really struggling to keep my breakfast down after you said you couldn't walk.
To be fair though, I did see Winter limp in one morning, okay? I think you've literally just got good genes in your family. You look incredible tonight, by the way. Oh, thank you. This is actually the dress that I wore when you went on a date with another man. Yeah, I noticed. That's why it's not staying on too long.
Hi, can I get you both started with some drinks?
I'll just have a white wine, please.
White wine. And, if there's nothing on the menu that you want, there's some things off the menu that I could recommend you might enjoy. For instance, I could recommend something sweet and fruity, perhaps not as old as you're used to. You don't have to stick to just what's right in front of you. You can try something new.
I'm sure he's perfectly happy with what's available on the menu, thank you.
Oh, of course. I'm just explaining that there's other options available.
I'll just have a glass of the house red, thank you.
Sure. I'll bring those right over.
What was that? Are you okay? Oh, I'm sorry, but this happens every time we go out, okay? I think people look at us, assume on a first date, and that you're going to realise you can do so much better, and they start hitting on you right in front of me. I didn't even notice. Well, you probably get hit on so often that you're used to it, okay? Someone like me, I don't get hit on that often, so I can see it happening all around me, and I see it happening to you all the time, and it shouldn't bother me, but sometimes it just does.
Here are your drinks, and are you ready to order your food?
If you can just give me and my girlfriend a few more minutes to decide.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Girlfriend? If you'll have me. Yeah, I think I can put up with you as a boyfriend. Oh, great, thanks. Well, on that incredibly romantic note, I'm going to pop to the restroom.
I'm so sorry, I completely forgot to bring our specials menu over.
Oh, thank you.
So that guy is your boyfriend, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, and you two quite serious?
Yeah, it's very serious. In fact, I'm not just his girlfriend, I'm his carer.
His carer?
Yeah, he was at a zoo and he got too close to an alligator in the enclosure and
It bit him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, well, he's very lucky to still have all his limbs intact. Normally, when they bite, they don't leave anything behind.
Well, it didn't take any of his limbs, but it did take something else.
Oh, I see.
So, I just need to be here in case he has any problems, in the bathroom.
Okay, well, I will leave you to look at the specials and I'll be back.
Great. Just so I'm prepared, how many more strangers are you going to tell that I'm castrated? Truthfully, as long as randoms keep hitting on you, the limit does not exist. Ah, good to know, mathlete. What? What? You know Mean Girls? No. You just got that reference. You know Mean Girls. Well, I've heard of the movie. You would not have known that reference just from hearing about it. How many times have you watched that movie? I don't know. Like 1 or 2 dozen, okay? I was a young man when the movie came out. It was really popular. I loved it, and truthfully, I thought Damien was really funny. What? Reese, you know Mean Girls is probably the sexiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Seriously? I don't think I've ever been so attracted to you. Wait, it's even sexier than that thing I did that you loved last night? Even sexier than that. Seriously? Yep. Marjorie, I almost got lockjaw doing that. You're telling me all I had to do was say, on Wednesdays we wear pink? Okay, right. We're going. Hey? You and me, we are going home right now, okay? Just throw some money at them on the way out just to apologise for the inconvenience. But you and me, we are going straight home now. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom, then I'll meet you at the car.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Oh, hi, sorry, we're actually leaving now. I'm so sorry for the bother.
Oh, that's okay. I actually saw you were about to leave, so I just wanted to give you this.
Your number.
Yeah, if things don't work out between you and your boyfriend, I'd love to take you out for a drink.
Me?
Yeah. Anyway, have a nice night.
Marjorie, you have still got it. Reese, would it bother you if you found out somebody had hit on me? No. Really? Not at all. It means somebody else finds you as desirable as I do. It's a compliment. Oh, good, because the waiter in there just slipped me their number on my way out. Wasn't our waiter a woman? Yeah. No. I thought you weren't bothered. I thought we were talking about men. What's the difference? What's the difference, Marjorie? There's a huge difference, okay? If a man hits on you, it's no biggie, okay? I can outman a man, no problem. I mean, yeah. If a woman hits on you, I cannot compete with that. What do you mean compete? Marjorie, who knows more about what a woman wants than a woman? Okay, but it's all the same to me. Yeah, Marjorie, I don't think you understand the power women hold, okay? You had me in an absolute chokehold the moment you walked into that board meeting. Aww. My point is, it took you quite a while to catch up to the same feelings. Yeah, but it wouldn't have been any different if you'd been a woman. Really? All the times I flirted with you, came on to you, did any of them compare to the high that you just got now from her slipping you her number? I mean, yeah, I did feel really, really empowered after I realised it was me she wanted. Exactly. There is no higher compliment to a woman than being hit on by another woman. I can't really compete with that. Do you know, I think this is the first time I've seen you show any signs of insecurity. You didn't even bat an eyelid when I started that rumour at your nursery that you're a Ken doll down there. Well, why would I? I wasn't on the market, so it didn't make any difference. But you were single then? Yeah, I was single, but I wasn't on the market, you know. I was waiting for you. God, my head is not going to fit out this door after we're done. Honestly, you were waiting for me. Got hit on by a woman this evening. I'm on fire. You know, maybe we don't go back to that restaurant again. You know, I don't even like their food. Well, actually... What? Me and Autumn are going there next week for drinks. And you're going to be looking absolutely incredible as usual. I'll slap a bit of mascara on, yeah. Marjorie, you wear a bin bag and you look stunning. What are you doing? No, just warming up my jaw for later. If you're going to go back there next week, I need you to at least remember why you want to be with me. I'm going to go back there every week.
Wow, isn't this all super cozy?
Mia, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Reese, I work here, despite your best efforts.
Best efforts?
Yeah, little Reese here went to Daddy and pleaded with him to let me go, but here I am.
Yeah, still cozying up to my dad, I see.
So who's this?
I'm Carly.
Oh, so sweet. Reese, you went and got yourself a pet?
Seriously, Mia, you're gonna start on kids now. Yeah, lady, back off. I'm like 12. I can say it. Fair enough.
Is this how you spend your days, Reese? Hanging around kids?
Duh, we work in a nursery. Of course we're around kids all day.
Yeah, talk to me when you've grown up.
You talk to me when you've grown up.
Your voice is really starting to grate on me, so my patience with you is running thin.
Seriously, Mia, you're approaching middle age. You're really gonna square off with kids.
Middle age? Reese, you and I are the exact same age.
And I'm getting old. I'm allowed to say it.
Look at you two. It is literally like watching a rerun of you and Autumn as children. You know, before I squash that.
Yeah, well, Reese and Autumn are better than ever now, so it didn't really work very well, did it?
I did it once. I'm pretty sure I can do it again.
I seriously doubt that, considering the whole nursery knows that all we need to take you out is a door.
Do you know, I had planned to have my fun with somebody else, but you have just planted yourself firmly in the middle of my radar.
I'm not scared of you.
You will be. Reese?
Seriously, what did you ever see in that? I was a 15-year-old boy. Probably boobs. But you're with Marjorie now. She always talks about how flat-chested she is. Golly, I'm not a 15-year-old boy anymore. You dress like one, though. Maybe that's why Marjorie keeps buying me new jumpers.
Did I mention Carly got me a lovely candle for Mother's Day?
She did?
Yeah, he said, thank you for always being there for me, love Carly.
Cute.
Speaking of mums,
Yeah.
I noticed that you've never mentioned yours.
You know what else I haven't mentioned?
What?
How fit you look in that top. It's a good thing we're home. Let's get you inside straight away.
Oh, okay. Hi, Winter.
What inappropriate questions do you have for me today, Marjorie?
No, it's nothing inappropriate. Sort of.
Very well. Fire away.
What do you know about Reese and Autumn's mum?
Ah, you've tried to ask Reese about their mother. And I'm guessing you diverted the conversation, more than likely to the bedroom.
Wait, how did you know that?
Because his sister does the exact same thing.
Autumn does the same thing to distract you whenever you've asked about their mum as well.
Not that I'm complaining about her method of distraction, though.
I mean, yeah, it made me forget all about asking about her. Forgot my own name for a little while there as well.
Sorry. Either way, you're not going to be able to get any information about her. As soon as you bring her up, he's just going to distract you.
Okay, well, now that I'm wise to it, I'm not going to let that happen again, okay? Tonight, I'm going to ask him outright about his mum because there must got to be a reason they're not talking about it.
Very well.
Why are you laughing?
I've had several more months dealing with that family than you have. Trust me, Marjorie, you've no idea what you're up against.
I'm sure I can handle it.
The next day,
They're good, aren't they?
Too good. I asked about her 3 times last night.
I imagine you're quite worn out today.
Exhausted. Wait, I've got an idea.
What?
What if I ask Autumn about their mum?
I really rather you didn't.
Why?
Because I'd worry she'd employ the same tactic with you as she does with me. Oh, please, that wouldn't work on me. Really? You are down bad for Reese, and Autumn is just a female version of him. You think you could resist?
I mean, maybe it's better I don't take the risk.
There is something about that family. No, Jodie, it's not the end of your shift. No, turn your watch upside down. That's it, see? 9 a.m, not 6:15. You've literally just walked through the door. That's right, Jodie, you have 9 hours left. I'm sure they'll fly by.
Do you know, it might not seem like it, but that is actually progress. I mean, she's here on time.
And why are you here?
Carly left her coursework upstairs, so she's just running to get it because her assessor's coming over to our nursery today to do an observation on her.
Is that what she told you?
Yeah, why?
I hired a gardener to sort out the playground, and he has an apprentice. Young boy about 17.
Oh!
And the best view of the playground is from the staff room, so I've probably got 3 or 4 apprentices up there right now with their faces smushed against the glass.
I see. Well, not very appropriate for work.
Really? You're going to talk about what's appropriate at work, considering the conversations you and I have had on the phone?
Okay, you've silenced me there.
Hi, Reese.
Hi, how's Cara? Settling in here, she doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing great. How are you?
Fine.
That's good. So, when you started working here, did you have to move to the area?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're probably not that familiar with the area. How about you and I go out and grab some lunch sometime and I can show you some nice local spots?
Yeah, that'd be nice. You, me, and Cara's dad.
Well, Cara's dad works away a lot, so it would just be the 2 of us. If you catch my drift.
The 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
Yeah, sorry, I'm, celibate.
Celibate?
Yeah, I'm also, castrated too, so, you know, it's not gonna happen.
Oh! Oh, I see. Well, maybe another time then.
Or maybe not.
Not again.
Again. Don't say it.
I don't need to say anything. You said more than enough.
Oh. Jodie, I can see you moving the hands of the clock, okay? That's not going to make your shift go faster. Right, that is Ort's computer all fixed.
Thank you.
We are really alone right now.
We are. Are you about
done?
Oh, yeah, for God's sake, Reese, you've been here for like an hour.
You're welcome, by the way, for fixing the computer.
I don't recall saying thank you. Now move out the way. I want to get back in my seat.
Afraid if people see you out of your seat, you'll actually have to do some work.
Your shins are looking a little pasty lately. How about I bruise them up a bit?
Okay, right. As much as I love this sibling dynamic, I do actually want to talk to you both about something.
What?
So, we are in 2024.
Yes.
And mental health is much more in the foreground now, you know, it's not as stigmatised as it used to be. So, have you two ever considered counselling?
No.
Oh, come on, really? It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for you two to maybe talk about some of the issues from your childhood.
Issues? Or did you talk?
No, I did not. Did you open your big mouth?
No.
Marjorie, we do not need to go to counselling.
Really, miss, I won't let anybody hug me. And what are you chuckling about, mister? I won't talk to anybody about my feelings.
Told you how I felt about you, didn't I?
You mean after I chased you down in a car park and yelled at you? Yeah, you were so forthcoming with them.
Look, I'm just saying your mental health is just as important as your physical health, except you two seem to have a padlock on your brains. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you two were maybe to even just consider talking to someone.
Oh,
Hmm?
we're out, right?
Obviously. Good luck with that, Marjorie.
Bye, gorgeous.
Oh!
What did you do?
What do you mean? I very gently suggested that the siblings got counselling.
For the love of God, Marjorie, have you learned nothing about that family, okay? If it is not explicitly handed up to you on a platter, it is not on offer.
Oh, it's just so frustrating with those two. I feel like I've barely even scratched the surface with them.
Marjorie, you're prodding a literal bear, okay? Unless you want to get your eyes scratched out, I suggest you leave it.
What? Leo survived a bear attack in the Revenant.
Hey, Charlotte. Sorry.
Sorry for what? Good morning, my love. Oh. Morning, Marjorie. How are you today? Fine.
Good, and how's Mia?
She's also fine. Do you have a good night? Yes, thank you.
Good. You seeing Mia again tonight?
No, she's already left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It actually works perfectly for us.
It does?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just out of a really long marriage. She's just out of a 20-year tedious relationship.
Tedious.
Her words, not mine.
She called 23 years with me tedious?
I'm so sorry, I should have paraphrased.
No, that's fine. That is the cherry on top of a fantastic week reliving my relationship with Mia.
Anyway, with the two of us just being out of long relationships, neither one of us want to dive into anything too serious. So Mia popping in and out just works perfectly for us right now.
Well, that's great. I'm really happy to hear that it's going well for you.
It is, yeah.
Great. Well, I'm really, really happy for you. And based on what I saw in the car park yesterday, it certainly explains why you're glowing so much today.
Thank you, Marjorie, I think.
Anyway, best go. I only popped in because I saw your car in the car park. But I'm seeing you tomorrow, night.
Yeah, I'm back with you tomorrow.
Great. Well, we'll have some lunch and we'll have a girly catch up then.
Great.
Great. And I'll see you tonight. Love you. You too.
Reese, I know you and I aren't that close.
Oh, I don't know about that. We've shared the same woman, I'd say that makes us pretty close. Too soon?
Too crass.
Sorry.
As I was saying, I know you and I aren't that close, but why do you never say, I love you to Marjorie?
I do.
You say you too. You don't actually use the word love.
You're right, you and I really aren't that close.
Okay.
I can't say it.
Can't say what?
I can't seem to say the three little words that I know would make Marjorie really happy.
And why do you think that is?
Well, if I knew that, I probably wouldn't be in this position.
Do you know, this is something that a lot of people talk about in therapy.
I don't want to go to therapy. I wish people would stop suggesting that.
I wish you would listen to them.
I wish you'd leave me alone.
Fine.
Fine. How would therapy even help me anyway?
For a start, you can address some of your anger issues.
I don't have anger issues. I mean, what anger issues?
Okay, it might not be obvious to everyone else, but to me, it's clear that right beneath the surface, you are simmering, okay? You try and make out like you're so stoic and deadpan, when actually, you are clearly sitting on so much rage.
And how much is this therapy session costing me?
That was free. But if you ever did want to book me, I'm partial to a box of chocolates.
Fine, I'll bring chocolate for the next time. When are you free?
Wait, what?
Look, I don't want to go to therapy because it means rehashing everything with a stranger. However, with you, I'm guessing Mia's already filled you in everything on my past.
Yes, although I could have deduced a lot of that myself. I mean, I met Roger. Your dad obviously wasn't the nicest growing up.
Good. Well, then you've already got a great foundation for when I come over. Thursday, good?
I have the kids Thursday.
Oh, okay. Not to worry.
No, but I'm free Friday.
You sure?
Yeah, this is great, in fact. I mean, if it's going to get you talking and saying the L word to Marjorie, this is great. Come over about 6 o'clock.
Fine.
I like Galaxy.
Okay.
The big bar. You have a lot of issues. I deserve to be paid well.
Fine. Friday at 6 with a meter bar of Galaxy.
Great.
Okay, well, buckle in because puberty was really hairy. Literally.
Great. I'm giving up my FaceTime with Mia for this. Hi, Reese.
And so you told Mia about our little meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, well, I had to because I had to cancel the FaceTime that we had planned for tonight.
What exactly do you two do on FaceTime to make her this angry at me for missing it? Oh, God, I shouldn't have asked. Right, I'm here.
Great, and you are empty-handed.
Okay, do you have any idea how hard it is to find a meter bar of chocolate in the shops? Okay, I had to order it online. It will be here tomorrow.
Fine, well, come in.
Charming house, by the way. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
It's cute.
Okay, you can stop with the condescending language.
What?
Charming and cute are just other words for small, okay? We weren't all born with a silver spoon.
Wow, I haven't even been here a minute and you're tearing into me.
Because you've turned up empty-handed and insulted my home in less than a minute.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have more money than you.
Well, I'm sorry you do.
Want to get started?
Yeah, okay, so first things first. Did you ever tell Mia I love you when you two were together?
Are you plugging me for inside info on her?
No, dum-dum, I'm trying to ascertain if you've ever said it before.
You are mean when you don't get chocolate.
Well, I was kind of looking forward to tucking into it whilst watching Bridgerton tonight.
Nice to know the chocolate is what was driving this whole thing.
What? No, that's important to me too. No, right, let's move on. Right, did you ever tell Mia that you loved her?
No, it wasn't exactly a loving relationship.
Okay. Did you ever tell Autumn growing up that you loved her?
Ew, gross. Who tells their sister they love them?
Did you ever tell your dad?
The man's a monster. No.
Did you ever tell your mum?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we get into that, just for the record, you know I'm not a therapist. I do still think you should seek therapy.
Oh.
However, I am a good shoulder to cry on and a listening ear, but I just want you to know that anything I tell you is not like I had the training.
Fine.
Okay, well, do you think you're unable to tell Marjorie you love her because the last person you said it to broke your heart?
What do you mean broke my heart?
Well, she left and never came back for you. And not only that, she left you with a monster. She knowingly left you in the hands of someone that she knew would hurt you. I mean, a mother's rejection, that's really hard. I mean, of course that would break your heart.
Yeah, I did hate her for what she did.
Would you say you still hate her?
I'll always hate her. More so because what she did to Ort. I mean, Ort was younger than me. Ort needed her mum.
Hate is a really, really powerful emotion, and if you're still hanging on to it, like nearly 30 years later, it's no wonder you can't say those words to Marjorie when you've still got all that pent-up anger from the one person you said it to before.
So what do I do?
You need to understand that wasting that kind of energy on a woman like that is hindering your relationship with the woman who currently does love you.
She does really love me.
Marjorie adores you. I personally don't see why.
And are you saying that to me as Shah or my ex-girlfriend's current squeeze?
I have to be a bit salty towards you, okay? You're my girlfriend's ex.
Did you just call me your girlfriend?
I did, didn't I?
Wait, you've never said that before? I'm the first person to hear this?
Of all the people I could have said it in front of for the first time.
Wow, I am coming with a truckload of chocolate next time. You are so mean when you're not fed.
Sorry, I just would have preferred it to have been Mia.
Story of my effing life at the moment.
You can't blame people for liking Mia. I mean, look at her. I mean, even your own sister had a crush on her.
What?
Nothing?
Or had a crush on Mia?
No?
My sister had a thing for my girlfriend? Oh, God. Did anything ever happen between them?
No, I don't know. Ask Mia.
Right, yeah, I really want to ask my ex about who she's been with.
Fine, then ask Autumn.
Right, because asking my sister about her bedroom antics is so much better.
Look, as far as I'm aware, nothing ever happened. In fact, Mia has always said she viewed Autumn as like a little sister to her, so it would have been gross for her.
Gross for her?
Yeah, and if we can keep this between us, that'd be great, because I told Mia I wouldn't tell anyone.
Fine. It's not like anyone knows I'm here anyway.
Wait, you didn't tell Marjorie you were coming here?
No, I'm doing this for Marjorie. I didn't want to tell her I was doing it.
Oh my god, so in addition to your inability to say I love you, your anger issues, we also need to deal with your communication, but I can only deal with one of your problems at a time.
Fine, let's circle back to the other two, okay? How do I deal with the issue at hand?
Right, well, Marjorie deserves to feel loved, and until you can actually say those 3 little words, we need to find another way for you to say it to her.
Okay. How else can you say it?
There's a show on Netflix we could watch where the male leads all make huge declarations of love without ever having to actually say it.
Okay, what show's that? No, I am not watching Bridgerton. This is actually really good.
I really like dairy milk and white chocolate.
Fine, I'll bring white chocolate. There you.
Hey, Marjorie.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
No?
Is everything okay? I just overheard Charlotte say that it was nice to see you last Friday night, except you couldn't come to mine because you were busy. Is there something going on between you two? What?
What, Marjorie, between Reese and I? Ew!
Yeah. Seriously? Ew?
Yeah, big ew.
I can understand not being interested in me, but seriously, the thought of me really makes you react like that?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just the thought of being with you disgusts me.
Again, ow! I get not being attracted to me, but the thought of me physically repulses you?
I'm sorry. I think it's because you've been with Mia.
You've been with Mia too.
Yeah, but it's cute when I'm with her. It's gross when you're with her.
Again, ow! You cannot be that grossed out by me.
Is it so hard to fathom that maybe not every woman in the world is attracted to you?
I don't think all women are attracted to me, but a lot are.
If you're referring to all the women that Mia brought back every weekend, they were into her, dum-dum, not you.
Well, that was humbling. If you two are quite finished, would someone please explain what is going on?
Marjorie, Reese and I are not having an affair. He's been coming to mine every Friday night for the past few weeks because he knows that he struggles to say a certain 3 words to you, and I've been helping him try to say that.
Yeah, what she said. Helping how?
I've just been a listening ear while he's offloaded some of his baggage. Obviously, I'm not a therapist, and I still think he needs to seek therapy.
Carry on.
However, he's come really far these past few weeks, maybe not with those exact 3 words, but we've been finding other ways for him to say it, using tools such as Bridgerton and reading books and other things.
Wait, back up. I'm sorry. You watched Bridgerton without me! Should I be concerned that got a bigger reaction than you thinking I was having an affair with Shah? How many episodes? How far did you get? I've been waiting for you. You've gone on without me? When was this? You said a few weeks. How many have you watched?
We're up to date.
What? Wait, you watched them all? Oh my god. You watched all of them?
Good luck, Reese.
Honestly, the betrayal, I can't believe this. Do you have any idea how hard it is to avoid spoilers, okay? I walked past bloody bus stops with my eyes shut. Do you have any idea how much dog turd I've stepped in?
Marjorie, I'm sorry.
Sorry is not going to cut it, okay?
Look, I was only doing this because I really want to tell you that I love you.
Eh?
I love you.
You've never actually said that to me.
I do. I love you.
I know I said sorry don't cut it, but that does.
That's good to know.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you tonight.
You're going to make me rewatch all of Bridgerton with you, aren't you?
Yep.
Hey, Reese.
Reese.
Sorry, Reese. Whenever Mia and I talk about you, that's what she always refers to as.
Wait, how often do you guys talk about me?
It's not so much talking about you, it's just, you and Mia were together forever, so when she's telling me any stories from her past, you're there for a lot of them.
Oh, right. Wait. What stories has she told you?
Just places you've both travelled to and people you've met. Nothing embarrassing.
Nothing embarrassing.
Nope.
So if I were to say to you, Virgin Cruise. I knew it.
I'm sorry. Virgin Cruise, what?
I cannot believe she told you about that.
No, she definitely didn't tell me about the time you got locked out on your balcony with diarrhea.
Okay, whoa, right, let me explain. Okay, I had food poisoning. I'd gone out to the balcony to get a bit of fresh air. Me, I didn't realise I was out there, locked the door, and I had to make do.
You didn't just make do, you made a doo-doo.
Oh, God, I hate you.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Gonna lift you up, all in this together. You alright? Hey, Marjorie, you are loving that song.
She hasn't stopped singing it.
Oh, I cannot get it out of my head. It is literally so catchy and it's my favourite song of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah, well, it was a song that was playing in the background when this one asked me to move in with him. You guys are moving in together. Yeah.
I just felt so empty when you went there. Plus, there were packs of tampons everywhere, so it was about time.
Aww. So honestly, that song is literally just tied to that memory for me now, so I just can't stop singing it. I love it so much. Gonna lift you up, put all in this. Oh, that is so cute. And I love the way that song now just means so much more to her because that was the moment you asked her to move in.
Want to know a secret?
Always.
If Break the Night reaches number 1, I'm going to take that as a sign and ask Marjorie to marry me.
Here we go. Darling, I'm just going to go jump in the shower, all right?
Oh, great. I'll join you.
What? No.
No?
No, I'd just rather be alone for this one.
Oh, right. I see. It's one of those showers.
One of what showers?
One of those showers where you go in there and run the water while you, It's the shower you take when you're doing a poo.
What? No, it's not.
Marjorie, it's fine. There is nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm not embarrassed, okay, because I don't do that.
You don't poo?
No, I do. I do, but not around you.
Yeah, I've noticed. You always take yourself off for a shower whenever you need to go. My water bill's never been so high.
No, I don't.
Marjorie, honestly, it's fine, okay? Everyone does it. It's so natural, okay? I poo, you poo, we all poo.
No, it's not fine. I didn't realise you knew what I was doing.
Well, it's pretty obvious when you took your 4th shower of the day when we'd had spicy food the night before.
Oh, no, my God, you weren't supposed to know that.
Marjorie, what is the big deal? Okay, it's not that deep. It's natural. Everyone has to crap.
I know, but I don't want to ruin the mystery, you know?
Marjorie, whether or not you go is not the mystery, okay? What I've been trying to figure out is why you won't do it around me.
Because I don't want you to think of me like that.
As in, think of you as a human?
No, not being associated with that.
Associated with it, Marjorie, there is nothing wrong with it, okay? It's totally natural. If anything, I'm happy that everything is so regular down there.
God, that's not attractive, is it?
Wait, is that what this is about? You're worried I'll be less attracted to you if I know that you poo?
Well, aren't you now?
No, Marjorie, nothing you do will ever change how I feel about you.
Really?
Of course. Marjorie, I hate the fact that you felt like you had to hide it from me in case I changed how I felt about you. I never ever will. Everything about you. I love it.
Really?
Really. I love everything about you. Poo and all.
Everything?
Everything.
Well, in that case, since you love everything about me, you should probably know that every time I've been taking a shower, I've also been using your razor on my bikini line.
Wait, Marjorie, I use it on my face. That explains why it's so blunt lately.
Darling, would you mind just turning around?
Absolutely not. Last time I fell for that, Ort gave me such a big wedgie that my dad had to take me to A&E.
No, I'm being serious, okay? I need to run to the bin outside.
You have something to go in the bin?
Yeah.
Okay, give it to me, I'll do it.
No. God, no. You can't take this.
What is it?
It's my monthly stuff.
Oh, your pad.
Yeah.
Don't have to go in the outdoor bin, just put it in the bin in the bathroom.
I can't put it in the bin in the bathroom.
Why not?
Because that's a really tiny bin, okay? You open the lid and you guys put something after me, you'll see it.
Marjorie, it's not going to be some great shock to me, okay? I know what a pad looks like.
It's not about you seeing what a pad looks like, it's about you seeing a used one.
Yeah, I've seen loads of those too.
How?
Or Mia.
They let you see their used pads.
Yeah, I shared bathrooms with them both, okay? They were always there in the bin. I'd always see them.
And they would like double wrap them and put them in the outdoor bin. They put them right there in the bathroom bin for you to see.
Marjorie, I grew up with a sister, okay? I was always buying them for Ort when she needed them, okay? And then with Mia, we were together 20 years. Of course I was going to see them. What is the big deal?
The big deal is that men aren't supposed to see the used pads, okay? They go in the bin outside.
Who the hell taught you that?
Mum.
Your own mum told you had to double wrap your pads and put them in the outdoor bin?
Yeah, it was my stepdad never saw him in the bathroom.
What, the man didn't know that you as a young girl would get a period?
I'm sure he knew, it just wasn't something we were supposed to talk about, okay? It was very hush-hush. You do your business in the bathroom, but then you take it to the bin outside.
And it was your mum that told you had to do that?
Yeah, it's what I've always done.
God, I can't wait to meet your mum one day. And then set Ort on her. So this is something you've always done. You've always been told that men can't see used pads.
Yeah, it was just one of those things I weren't allowed to talk about in front of my mum or stepdad growing up. You know, it was dirty.
Look, Marjorie, we live together now, okay? And if we're going to be together for the foreseeable, then you have to unlearn that, okay? It's absolute bullcrap. You're going to get periods. You're going to get them every single month, okay? And I don't want you to have to run out to the outdoor bin every single time.
So where do I put them?
In the bin, in the bathroom.
Sure you want that in your bin?
Right, okay, first of all, it's our bin. We live together.
Oh.
And second of all, it's natural, okay? It's not this gross thing your mum taught you, okay? She was totally wrong for that. It's totally natural. I am not bothered by it at all. Okay, I grew up around it, okay? So please just don't feel like you have to do that.
Okay, so I can go put this in the bin in the bathroom?
Yeah, you can also stop hiding it behind your back as well.
Well, one thing at a time, okay? This is new territory to me.
Fine, but please go put it in our bin in our bathroom.
Okay. Since it is our bathroom, do you mind if I add a few bits?
You don't have to ask me, okay? It's yours. Do what you want with it. Go to town.
Great, my doilies have been gathering dust for years.
Wait, doilies?
Hey, Marjorie.
Hello, my love. You all right?
Good, thanks. How did it go with Roger and Janice?
You don't know? I haven't been on my lunch to check my phone yet, but that's irrelevant. How would I know? How would I know? You're looking at the manager of the new night nursery. Oh my god! Oh my god, Marjorie, congratulations! I'm so happy for you! Thank you, my love. Oh god, Marjorie, you deserve this so much. You've been working so hard for so long, and you're going to be heading up our brand new nursery. I'm thrilled for you. Thank you, although I can't take all the credit. Marjorie, what do you mean? Of course you can. You've earned this. I also had a little bit of help though, didn't I? Help from who? In true Mia style, which is who I'm guessing you're waiting to check the text from on your lunch break. She came through at the 11th hour and managed to help me get the manager's position. Mia did? Oh, that's very nice of her. Shark, she told me you were the one who put her up to it. She did? Oh, Amelia. Even when you are mad at that woman, you cannot wipe that dopey grin off your face. She wasn't meant to tell you, but I'm glad she came through for you. Well, I'm glad you came through for me. I'm also glad you got that woman wrapped around your little finger. One, yes, she is wrapped around my little finger, but she knows it. Oh, she does. But I'm also wrapped around hers, but that's by the by. Two, since we're going back the chain, you should know it wasn't originally my idea to get Mia to intervene. Whose idea was it?
Oh my god, it's the manager of the new night nursery.
It is. Technically, you're new manager now.
Well, you're the boss everywhere else in my life, so it makes sense you should be the boss at work too.
Apparently, I owe you a huge thank you.
Sure.
Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Mia dob Shah and Shah's dobbing you in.
Look, I don't want you thinking that I didn't think you could get the position on your own. It's just that I know my...
You know your dad, and he was always going to pick Janice.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask Shah? Why didn't you just go to Mia yourself?
You think Mia would have done it if I had asked her?
No, actually, she probably would have just sent you a middle finger emoji.
Which is why we can never let her find out that it was me pulling the puppet strings.
Good idea.
What?
Tell that smarmy git of my ex that I did not spend 20 years with him to not know when a plan has his stench all over it. But I'll let it slide this time because I know that Shah's manager will, in capitals, approve Shah to have a day's annual leave next Friday so that I can take her away for the weekend.
I thought she would have been angry if she'd known it was me. Maybe she's warming up and...
P.S. Next time, I will be going Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Reese.
Ah, there she is.
Sorry, Marjorie? Yes, Pauline. Is Autumn around? No, she's not due in for about another half hour. Is everything all right? Oh, yes, it's fine. It's just I had this little congratulations card for her in winter. Oh, that's very nice of you. I know it's quite late, but I just wanted them to have it. Oh, that's lovely. Well, you can leave it there on a desk if you like. She'll see it as soon as she comes in. Oh, great. It'll be you next. Sorry? You'll be next. Next for what? Oh, to get married. Oh, right. You'll be taking that stroll down the aisle. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, surely it must be happening soon. You two have been together forever. We met 6 months ago. Oh, still, it feels like you two have been together forever, doesn't it? Yeah, when he's telling me a really boring story, it does feel like I've been sat there listening to him for about 10 years. See, you two are already like a married couple. Not yet, though. Well, when is he going to pop the question? Surely it can't be soon. Oh, I don't know. Look, we've got plenty of time for that, okay? So when it happens, it happens. Oh, well, after that, it'll be babies. Aye? Well, once you two are married, that'll be the natural next step. Babies. Well, I wouldn't say that's what naturally comes next. You know, for a lot of people it does. For a lot of people it don't. Oh, don't be so modest. Everyone knows you fall in love, you get married, you have babies. That's what I picture for you. That's very sweet, but you know what? We haven't even had that discussion. We should have it soon. Neither of you are getting any younger. Aye? Well, isn't he like 40? 38?
Right, and you're not far behind. You're... careful.
Mid-30s? 36, yes.
There you go, you're already a geriatric mother, okay? So I know you said you haven't had the discussion yet, but you're running out of time.
Hang on, let's slow down a bit, okay? Right. We are so not along that path right now, okay? We are just together, and that's it.
Don't you two live together?
Yeah, it just made a lot of financial sense.
And you're in love, right?
Obviously.
So what's the hold up then? Why aren't you two getting married?
Because there's no rush. We're not in a rush to do that.
But Marjorie, that biological clock is tick, tick.
Yes, I know, okay, about babies. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I'll see children in my future.
No children?
Maybe. Yeah, sorry, I'm oversharing because I'm really uncomfortable, okay? I'm really just thinking I should be having this conversation with my partner.
Gosh, I'm so disappointed to hear that from you, Marjorie.
You what?
Well, you work with children, so to hear they're not in your future, it's quite disheartening.
The reason I say they're not my future is because they are quite literally all in my present right now, all day, every day, okay? You can see why maybe I would just like to go home and then not be any there.
I'm sorry to hear that you think working with children is so hard.
You thought this job was easy?
No, I never. Do you know what? I don't want to hear anymore. You know? Marjorie, there are some things that are best just kept to yourself.
I literally could not agree more.
Right, what else?
Oh, darling.
Yeah.
Gonna nip to the next aisle and get some of that feta cheese.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Well, the last couple of times you've eaten it, it's given you a bit of a dodgy tummy.
How on earth would you know if it's giving me a dodgy tummy?
Marjorie, we share a bathroom.
And
the last few times you've eaten feta cheese, I've gone in after you, and lighting a candle just wasn't enough. Okay, I had to start a full-on bonfire in there.
how dare you?
Sorry, was I not supposed to know that?
No, just like I'm not supposed to know that the reason you're taking extra long showers lately is because of that new shower head massager.
That is to loosen my muscles.
What muscles?
The same muscles that carried you to bed last night after you wound up in an ice cream coma on the sofa last night.
Wait, you carried me to bed? I always thought I slept walk up there.
No, I carry you every night with my non-existent muscles.
I love you.
I love you too. Right, if we're getting feta cheese, we should probably buy a few more candles for the bathroom and... Marjorie? Marge?
Oh, so that was Marjorie that run off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Oh, so then that would make you Reese then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, you are?
Oh, I'm Martha.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Martha. Martha?
Mm-hmm.
Martha, married to Arthur, that Martha?
That's right.
Marjorie!
Do you know what I must say? You're not nearly as ugly as Marjorie made you out to be.
Excuse me?
I were expecting some sort of goblin, but honestly, you're not too bad, are you?
I'm sorry. Marjorie made me out to look like a goblin?
Give over. I'm making a joke.
Are you?
Yeah, I do that a lot, you know. I'm right good at it.
Yeah, you certainly tickled me.
I didn't touch you.
No, it's a saying, you know, when you laugh, you say, oh, that tickled me pink.
See, I'd say you're more of a sickly grey kind of tone.
Marjorie!
She's just disappeared, hasn't she? I wonder where she's gone.
No idea, but I'm certainly starting to wonder if she actually loves me as much as she claims she does.
Well, I can certainly see why she wouldn't love this.
Is that she making a joke again?
No, what would be funny about that?
Why am I always catching strays?
Diane, please, we are doing everything we can to try and stop this.
You're going to need to do more, Marjorie. This is very serious.
Morning.
Morning, Reese.
Look, we are watching as closely as we can, but we can't always get there quick enough to intervene, you know?
Marjorie, it's no good just watching him, okay? You need to be right beside him to stop this from happening.
We just haven't got the staff to do that, my love, okay? The ratio in that room is 1-3. If the staff are watching the 2 others, we can't always have eyes on him to stop him doing that.
Marjorie, if this becomes a habit, what happens when he goes off to school or gets a job, you know? He'll never make friends, he'll be an outcast.
Oh, my darling, of course he won't, okay? I remember kids doing that back in school, okay? They made friends, they were the same as everyone else.
Marjorie, please try and get your staff to just intervene a bit quicker when this happens, okay? I'm so worried about his future.
Look, I will have a chat with the staff and I'll see if they can maybe keep him closer. But at the end of the day, if he's going to pick his nose and eat it, there's not a lot we can do about that.
Just try, okay? Last night he picked that instead of dessert.
We will, okay? Maybe the food just needs a bit more seasoning, okay? Obviously he's got an acquired taste.
Yeah, maybe it just needs a bit more salt.
Yeah, try that. But, you know, the healthier stuff, not too much.
Okay, thanks, Marjorie. Bye-bye, Reese.
Yeah, bye. Don't look at me like that. How was I not supposed to laugh when I realised she's worrying about the future of her child because he picks a bogey here and there?
This isn't funny. This is very serious to her, okay? So the next time you get the urge, stick your fist in your mouth or something.
You should probably tell the kid to do the same.
Stop it.
There is your coffee.
Oh, thank you.
And you had a letter arrive after you left for work.
Why'd you bring it in? I would have just seen it tonight when I got home from work.
I know, but this is the first letter I've ever seen with your name on it.
What are you talking about? I've had mail arrive with my name on it before.
No, mail addressed to you has always said Marjorie V. Gould. Now, I always assumed the V stood for a middle name. This says Marjorie Van Gould.
And?
Marjorie, your last name is Van Gould?
Yeah.
As in the Van Gould property empire family, that Van Gould family?
Yes.
Marjorie, how could you not tell me that was your family?
Because it's not really my family.
What do you mean?
That's my stepdad's name. My real dad died when we were little. We didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. So Mum, being Mum, married up.
Marjorie, your mum didn't just marry up. She married the top of the tree, okay? The Van Goulds.
Yeah, but it's neither here nor there, okay? I walked away from that a long time ago, okay? The only thing I carry of theirs is the last name, and even that I don't want.
So why don't you just change it?
I could do that.
Yeah, you could change it to your real dad's last name, or truthfully, I think you can change it to whatever you like, really.
Whatever I like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's whatever you like. You want to change it to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, don't you?
How did you know?
I was actually in the room with you when you were watching that episode of Friends last week.
Do you know, it don't matter anyway, because if I try changing it now, you know, I've got to change my passport, driving licence. There's a whole lot of things that need doing, so I'm just going to keep the last name.
This letter's from the gym.
And?
You said you don't pay for a gym membership.
I don't.
Oh my god. You use this last name to get free stuff, don't you?
I mean, as much as I hate it, the name Van Gould does actually open a lot of doors for me.
Wait, if you and I ever,
If we what?
would you take my last name?
Would it get me a free gym membership?
Technically, yes, if I were paying for it.
Oh, then, yeah, sure.
So romantic, Marjorie. I'll be sure to write that in our wedding vows.
Oh, good, Marjorie. Can I have a word? It's my time to shine. Yes, what can I do for you? It's about the parking situation outside. Right. It's just so unbelievably busy in the mornings and evenings. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh, good. I'm so glad you agree, because honestly, something needs to be done about it. Yes, it does. Because honestly, I'm getting here at like 8 a.m. and the car park is just rammed. Very popular time of the day. And then I come back at about 5 o'clock in the evening, same thing, rammed again. I know, it is Sergio Ramos out there. So I just don't understand how you've built this huge facility but don't have enough spaces for every single car that comes into your car park. I agree, absolute travesty. And what's even more frustrating, the disabled spaces are right next to the front door. That's not fair. And you've got my full attention. I'm sorry, you have a problem with our disabled spots being close to the door? Yes, well, the rest of us are scrambling for a spot in the rest of the car park. Disabled spaces, they're right in front of the actual entrance. You must have been to other car parks in this country or even the world, okay? You understand why that is the way it is, right? Not really. Honestly, you've gone through your whole life without really ever understanding why that is. I just don't think it's fair. Well, the rest of us are fighting for our lives for a spot out there and we're squeezing in and we have absolutely no space and it's right at the other end whilst they get priority right in front of the door. Okay, I didn't think I'd have to be explaining this, but first of all, they're obviously closest to the door for accessibility and safety, and the tons of extra wasted space they get to ensure they've got ample room to get anything additional in and out of the car, okay? We have wheelchair users. They need to make sure they've got ample room to get safely in and out of their vehicle. Okay, fine, we'll draw a line under that thing, just, so I'm not accused of being ableist. I think we're already looking in the rearview mirror at that, but okay, carry on. Why isn't there enough spots for everyone in the mornings and evenings? To be honest, it's just unfortunate that everyone wants to drop off and collect at the exact same time, because between the hours of like 9 and 5, that car park's practically empty, okay? We can't create a car park that's got a space for every single child here, okay? It would just be such a waste. So obviously we can't do anything about the fact that people are always dropping off and collecting at the exact same time. So then why don't you just tell people to drop off and collect at different times? Because the majority of people here are paying from 8 till 5. We can't very well tell them, they have to drop off later and not use the time they're paying for. Well, why has everyone got to be here at the exact same time? Well, why do you get here at 8 and 5? Well, to be honest, it's a lot to do with my work. I think that's the case of like 99% of the people here as well, okay? It works around their work schedule. Well, just so you're aware, I am going to be putting in an official complaint about this. I understand, that is fine. I'm just going to put it up to old Rog up there anyway. Marjorie, did you get married? Yes, I did. Over the weekend. Oh, well, congratulations. I hope all your guests had ample parking so that none of them missed the ceremony. Okay. Credit where it's due. That was good. So what are we having for dinner tonight, darling? A what? Darling, we've talked about this, okay? Can you not just ask me properly like an adult, okay? Oh, that's a real dish. Oh, well then I owe the waiter of that French restaurant a really long-winded apology because I thought he was just being lewd with me. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to dinner. I've got to go, but until you ask me like an adult, the answer is no. Sorry about that. Oh, that's all right. What are you having for dinner? Coq au vin, and that's a real dish. It's like chicken and wine and something else. Oh, it's okay. I know it's a real dish. Oh, good. What can I do for you? I just wanted to talk to you about Lana. Okay. So as you know, at the start of the year, myself and Lana's dad separated. And obviously this is going to be Lana's first Christmas as a child of divorced parents. That's right. So I was just wondering if you can keep an extra eye on her, because I don't fully understand how she's coping with it. So if you could just make sure she's all right and let me know if there's anything wrong, let me know, yeah? Do you know, sometimes with kids, they'll mask very, very well and then they just get to a point where it will all just come out. So, of course we'll keep an eye on her for you and just let you know if anything does happen. Thank you. I used to love Christmas. Now this time of year just fills me with so much guilt. Guilt? About what? Well, it was my decision to leave him, so Lana's having to have Christmases in 2 different houses. Because of me, it's my fault. Really? That's how you see it? Well, yeah, it's because of me. She's having to have, like, 2 birthdays, 2 households. Like, I've completely flipped her world upside down. It's all because of me this is happening. You think it would have been better for her if you stayed? At least she would have had 2 parents under the same roof.
2 unhappy parents?
Well, we were very, very good at hiding it, so she wouldn't have known either way.
Oh, darling, trust me, she would have known.
You don't know that.
I do. You know, we don't give kids enough credit, okay? They pick up on so many things, even just the energy they can feel when that's off.
Do you think?
Absolutely. Look, this whole, staying together for the kids narrative, people seem to think that in order to function, you need to have 2 adults present in that child's life, regardless of how they feel about each other.
It's a lot easier with 2 parents.
She has 2 parents. Just because you're not under the same roof doesn't mean that you're not doing the same things you did before, except this way, you're happier.
I am a lot happier since the separation.
And Lana will see that too, okay? If you'd let her grow up in a household with 2 parents who didn't love each other, the message you're sending to her is just to find somebody who just to coexist with.
We were doing just that for the longest time.
And she would have seen that and thought that was normal. Okay, now this way, if you do maybe go on to meet someone else, she gets to see her mum in love. I'm guessing she hasn't seen that before.
Wow, She hasn't seen that before.
And isn't it so much better for her that she grows up seeing her mum happy and in love, rather than seeing her mum and dad together just, existing under the same roof? That wouldn't be good for her.
No, I guess it wouldn't.
Oh, darling, sometimes walking away is the best thing you can do for the kids, okay? Not staying together and just letting them see what it's like to be growing up and unhappy. You've done the best thing for Lana and yourself.
I guess you're right. I didn't even think of that.
My darling, I grew up in a very unhappy household, okay? I wished all the time that my parents would just separate.
Really, you did?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have given for my dad to just walk away from my mum. I would have gone and lived with him. And do you know what? Maybe if he had, he'd still be here today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But you have walked away. So you can literally go out there with your head held high, knowing that you're doing what's right for you and Lana.
I will. Thank you, Marjorie.
All right, my love. Oh, Reese, would you like spotted dick for pudding? Right, I am convinced he's making these foods up.
Marjorie, we have a little bit of a problem.
Right, I've already told Geraldine I will send her a recording of this, okay? I couldn't do anything about where she had to sit for it.
Oh, no, it's not that. Plus, Mia already kind of gave her what for.
Focus! Right, sorry, yes, we have a problem. You said that, what is it?
Okay, so the children are all currently meeting Santa and telling him what they want for Christmas.
Right.
Except they're not really getting a chance to tell Santa anything.
What do you mean?
So a lot of the parents are kind of speaking over their children and telling Santa what they think their child needs for Christmas.
Okay, imagine they're just trying to manage their expectations. Do you remember that kid last year who asked for King Kong and how angry he was when he only got the DVD because he had started building a pen for him?
Oh, and I totally get that, except a lot of the parents are now using Santa as some kind of therapy session. Eh?
We have a little situation with one of our guests here.
Why, what's happened now?
One of the grannies just took a flask out of her coat and started chugging like there's no tomorrow.
Somebody's brought alcohol to a children's nativity!
No, don't worry, I confiscated it. She still got like half a flask left, so she didn't have the whole lot.
Oh, thank you, Social. Right, do you want to go get it and bring it to me and I'll deal with it?
That's okay, you got a lot to deal with. I'll get rid of it afterwards when everyone's gone, I'll dispose of it properly. You'll dispose of it afterwards. I wonder how. It's aged whiskey, okay? It'd be a crime to throw that down the toilet, okay? At least this way it's going to a good home, okay? Me and Claude are going to have a lovely night tonight. Right, well that sort of puts out one fire. Right, what we need to do is get these kids moving through ASAP, okay? Go in. What do you want from Santa? Here's your gift. Photo next. What do you want? Here's your gift. Photo next. Got it?
Got it.
We got another little problem.
Where's it now?
One of the single mums is now sitting on Santa's lap.
What on earth is she doing?
I mean, looks to me like she's trying to get a ride on Santa's sleigh. She keeps asking him to go down her chimney.
Jesus Christ, that man has got one foot in the grave. Okay, so go get her off him before he has a heart attack.
But can I just say, this is the most entertaining nativity we've had for years.
I mean, she's not wrong. Oh my God. Right, well, hopefully it's the end of the drama.
Okay, new problem.
What now?
Santa has just left with the single mum.
Oh, sorry, we've got no Santa.
We'll have one in about 10 minutes. Reese has just rushed home to get his own Santa costume. Not even going to pull at that thread.
Don't ask.
It's okay. The original Santa's back.
That was fast. What happened?
Oh, Vivian and Mia dragged him back and put him in the chair because it was Jamie's turn. Honestly, this is the best year I've ever had.
Trauma dumping parents, a drunk granny, and an adulterating Santa. I'd say that's a very successful nativity. Our best one yet. Do you know, I think my necklace fell off at your sister's house when I was proving to her that I can still do a handstand.
I did say you shouldn't have had that 7th wine.
It was nothing to do with the wine, okay? I'm a gymnast.
You told me you did it for 2 weeks and had to drop out because those gymnastic suits gave you a wedgie.
Honestly, I could taste it. It was so uncomfortable. I don't know how they do it.
Marjorie,
Yeah.
why are you getting a notification on Facebook that Geraldine has posted?
Whatever. Give me the phone.
Yeah, why are you friends with Geraldine and why have you got her on alerts?
Yeah. So, Shara had a really good idea about having a gossiper for the week sort of thing at work.
Right.
And who gives us more gossip than Geraldine?
So you friended her on Facebook to see what's going on in her life?
That woman posts literally every detail of her daily's goings-ons, okay? She's like a plethora of gossip.
Marjorie, if you're friends, that means she can see your life too.
I created a separate Facebook profile.
Oh my God, you are so competitive.
I'll play to win. So, what's she posted?
I don't know, but I cannot believe you got her on alert as well.
Well, I only did that once we realised there was going to be a prize for Gossip of the Week as well.
Prize is wine, I'm guessing.
I'll be coming home with a Chardonnay next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, hang about.
What?
Well, she's posted a video of Henry playing with his toys.
Oh, that's not really material you need to win Gossip of the Week. Say bye-bye to the wine.
Right, hold your horses, Mr. Smug, okay? That's not what I'm worried about.
What is it?
Well, he's having a right old tantrum in this video.
That really surprises me. I thought she would only ever put anything out that made her look like the perfect parent.
Oh, she's still doing that here.
How so?
Look how positive I am staying when he's having a meltdown. Patience is key to parenthood.
Wait, so the kid's having an emotional moment and she's picked up the phone to show how good she is?
Honestly, that is what half of these family vloggers do now. They show their kids having an absolute emotional moment and then turn it around as a awareness post.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Good. I think we need to stay up. Marjorie. That does not look like you're doing nothing. Marjorie, you're messaging her?
No.
Marjorie, you think because you're not looking directly at me I can't see you? I can see exactly what you're doing.
Because Henry should be allowed to have these moments in private, okay? Why is it put all over the internet?
Marjorie, you just said every family vlogger does this, okay? You can't stop them all.
I can't stop them all, but I might be able to stop one, okay? Henry is in my care.
Not right now. We're on Christmas break.
I still have a duty of service to that kid, okay? So if I have to take some heat from her, that's fine, all right? This is not okay.
Okay, fine, right. What are you saying?
Just telling her that this is completely inappropriate to be posting online and that this moment should be private.
Fine.
Also, I'm definitely winning Gossip of the Week.
How so?
Because I just got the inside scoop that Geraldine's account has just been reported.
I look forward to the wine next week.
See, I'll play to win. God, darling, it's been a hell of a year, isn't it?
Sure has. A lot has happened.
Yeah, like, look at you and me. We met, we hated each other, we loved each other, we moved in, we got married.
All in the space of a year.
Not to mention Mia and Shah, look at them, those two are together now as well.
That was unexpected.
But what wasn't unexpected, Winter and Autumn got married.
And have a baby on the way.
And the best bit of all, when Shibby jilted your dad at the altar and ran off with Vivian.
Why does everyone keep getting together in this nursery?
I don't know. It's as if there's no people that exist outside the nursery, so everyone just has to pick from what we've got here.
Oh, there's more than one baby. Baby Quinn.
Baby Quinn, who will be starting nursery in February.
We merged the nurseries.
That we did, and we've now introduced more characters than we can actually keep track of, so we might have to in the new year.
We had all those Freaky Friday moments.
Oh, that was a hell of a lot of fun. We might have another one of those in the new year. Who knows? It all depends what goes on in Char's head.
Oh, it was revealed that Carly is my dad's spy.
Oh my God, a spy in a nursery. We've kind of gone a little bit off the rails. It's a little bit like Hollyoaks at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be nice when we go back in the new year. It's just stuff that happens at a regular nursery.
I completely agree. It has been a hell of a year. I'm hoping 2025 there will be some peace and we will have absolutely no more couples because I think we've run out of people.
Yeah, it would be nice if no more people got together.
I think we have a lovely fresh start in 2025. No dramas.
No dramas. Although, there is one thing.
Yeah,
Where's Jodie?
it's the big mystery. Anyway, my love, let's go crack open a bottle of wine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, busy day out in the car park today.
Always is on a rainy day. Everyone drives in.
Oh, Mandy's just stepped in a puzzle. Expect an email about that later with a complaint.
How is that our fault?
It's not, but neither was the bird on her head last week, but she managed to make that an us problem too.
Surely she would... there it is. Kind of have to admire the woman's speed.
Oh, someone's just parked in Geraldine's spot.
Geraldine hasn't got a spot.
Her unofficial spot. You know she parks in the same space every single day.
Who was brave enough to park in that?
That new little one we had starting preschool last week, Sammy, is his dad.
Oh, he's new. He obviously didn't know.
Oh, and it's around the time Geraldine normally pulls in as well.
Wow. Puddles, parking spaces. It is a crazy morning.
It's a nursery. What kind of drama are you expecting?
Last year we had spies, crazy exes, car crashes, family secrets. It was like an episode of Hollyoaks in here.
Yeah, the nursery did kind of go off the rails a little bit last year, didn't it?
And straight off a cliff.
Oh!
What is it? Pigeon on Mandy again?
No, Geraldine's just pulled into the car park.
Hollyoaks, better watch out. There's a new show in town.
Now, there is a space at the very end of the car park. She's pulled up alongside where she normally parks.
Maybe she's just waiting for him to come out.
Probably, but what's the point when there's a space right down there? She's getting out of the car. She's got a bit of paper in her hand.
No, not the paper.
She's put it on his windscreen. She's actually written a note to him.
Would it not have been easier just to park at the other end? She could have been in and out by now.
You need to go get that note.
What?
Go get it. I need to know what it says.
Marjorie, I am not going to get the note.
Please, I need to know what it says.
Come on, Marjorie, seriously.
Yes, okay, this is the only form of entertainment I've got, okay? If you don't want me involved in it, maybe you should put up a TV in here or something.
Or you could actually do some work.
Oh, well, now you're just talking crazy. Go get it.
Can I help you? Oh, no. Oh, she looked like you were touching my car, that's all. Yeah, I was just, I was admiring it. What's the horsepower on this beast? What is a Fiat 500? I don't think it's got horsepower. Right. Anyway, I've got to back out now, so, mind yourself, alright? Yeah, right.
Did you get it?
Marjorie, this had better be good, because that was so embarrassing.
Oh,
What is it?
it's a flyer for a craft fair.
I made myself look like an idiot for a craft fair.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, my love. You've made yourself look like an idiot for much less in the past. Oh, darling, this really is such a lovely place.
You're in for a treat. The food here is incredible.
You've been here before? Oh, my God, you've been here with Mia, haven't you?
Yeah, but it was like 15 years ago, and I was thinking about the steak the entire time.
Fine, well, as long as that's the only piece of meat your mind is on tonight, then it's okay.
Actually, I'm only thinking about you tonight. You look so beautiful. Mia.
It's Marjorie, actually.
No, Mia and Shara have just turned up.
Oh, act like we're having a really lovely romantic evening.
I thought we were having a romantic evening.
Oh, right, just look the other way, okay? I don't want them to see us and then think they can join us, okay?
Thank you.
Mia, what's your music?
Don't worry, they don't want to see us any more than we want to see them.
What makes you say that?
Marjorie's pretending to read her menu.
How do you know she's pretending?
It's upside down.
Actually, I don't think she's pretending. That's the face she pulls when she's really concentrating.
That's her concentration face. Lucky Reese.
Darling, is this all in French or something? I can't make heads or tails of what any of this says.
Actually, you are lucky you're cute.
Darling, do you mind if we go somewhere else? I'm really feeling under pressure to make it look like we're having a lovely time.
Again, I thought we were having a lovely time.
Yes, I'm having the most romantic evening of my life, okay? But is it okay if we just move this magic somewhere else?
I don't think we'll get a reservation anywhere else now.
Should we just grab cheeky Nando's, go home, put on our sweats and watch Mean Girls?
I love you so much.
Right, let's go. Make sure they don't see us.
Okay. Do you reckon they saw us? No, they were in far too much of a hurry out the door to even notice us. And based on that big dopey grin on Reese's face, I think we can both guess what they were rushing home for. Mean Girls.
Let's try this one. What about this one?
Marjorie?
Yes, my love.
What's so funny?
Snapchat. Did you know they got filters on it that can give you like bunny noses and doggies?
Yes, I have seen those filters.
So funny.
In 2016.
Anyway, my love, what can I do for you?
I don't want to be a snitch.
You're about to be a giant one, aren't you?
I came in on the early shift this morning and the back door was unlocked.
Unlocked?
Yes.
Oh, well, that obviously is very serious. Who locked up?
Reese.
Reese did.
Yeah, that's why I feel like such a giant snitch because, you know, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologise. You did the right thing, okay? It doesn't matter how we're related, okay? A fault is a fault. I will go and talk to him.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be awkward, IF.
Darling,
Yeah.
you left the back door unlocked last night.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, obviously that is a huge security breach, and if it were anyone else, I'd be on their case. So, don't do it again.
Right.
No, but seriously, don't do it again.
I won't.
Thank you.
Carly,
Yeah.
you left the back door unlocked last night.
Oh, fudge cake. I am so sorry. I literally got spooked by a sound and I just hauled ass out of there.
It's fine, but Marjorie thinks it was me and she's just given me an ear bashing for it, so at least tell me you found it.
I found it and thank you for not snitching on me.
Can't, you were in here looking for my wedding ring.
Why'd you even take it off?
Oh, it's just a weird thing I have to do when I pee now because the ring is so wholesome and then when I look down and see it next to something, the two just don't go, yeah.
Well, you're just lucky I was in the area when you rang. Oh, I put the emergency key back under the rock this morning.
Thank you. Marjorie would kill me if she thought I'd lost my wedding ring.
Hi, Marjorie.
Oh, golly, did you get it?
Yep, good thing I was in the area when you rang.
Oh, thank you. I let Reese think that he left the back door unlocked when it was actually me when I sent you in to find this, but I couldn't tell him the truth because he'd kill me if he thought I nearly lost it.
Ah, it's okay. I put the emergency key back under the rock this morning. Why did you take that off, by the way?
Oh, I was trying to get a discount with our photographer for the class photos of this year, so I took this off and, gave him the eyes.
All right. Did you get the discount?
Nah, he actually jacked up the price.